DLC isn't even a case of get good. It's mostly everyone got good, so they had to start going extra cheap tactics to do stuff.
Good times. It's Trails or Daybreak!
Yahoo! That it is. On apparently Goodra Day for some reason.
Oh man. So you're gonna put this up on your YouTube?
This? Yeah. I was gonna put it. Normally I would wait because it's new, but Twitch only holds on to my stuff for like 2 months, so it doesn't...
Twitch only holds on to my stuff for a week.
Yeah, that's because I got the affiliate has like a month, and then like the enhanced affiliate has an extra period of time. Unless I got Twitch Turbo, which would keep my stuff around for like a year. There's not really any point in that.
Alright. Are you ready to play What Remains of Edith?
2 days to birthday, woohoo. Yay! Hey everybody, I am here, Fox Tensa. We're doing continuing more Trails to Daybreak. I was playing quite a bit of Elden Ring. I beat, not Rilana, I think, which is harder than frickin' Melania. That's only one of like a couple
I see a Luna puppy. Hi puppy.
Only one of... Oh, it was a pain in the butt. It took me 13 tries to get her. Found out she's weak to getting breathed on by ice, so that worked. Samael with his twin scythes jumping in the air and breathing dragon ice breath on her, which dodge attacks is about.
There we go. Alright, let's see if Yukos pops up this time. Then again, he probably wants to play this himself.
Probably. Alrighty, let's get into it. So the heat index was over 120 here today. I tried to get Milo inside the house, but then he saw Luna and freaked out and out before I could. I was going to try to keep him in one of the spare rooms for now, because it's going to get even hotter this year, which is hard to think of.
Put out some ice water for the kitties.
I did. I let the ice water out there. Oh wait, I need to get into the settings so I can actually hear the music and stuff. Oh well. I'll have to do that after the cutscene.
And then there were Jaegers.
With music that I can't hear.
Well, Alt F4 and go change the settings. I don't know.
I'll just wait for the cutscene.
This here will be the turning point.
The voices are so much louder than everything else.
They really are. I turned them down to like 4.
We won't be defeated. Shine, Falcons of the Sun, sir.
Not yet. Too easy. I've got you. Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound? Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruger, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues. Very well. 6-4 to us it is.
Gator negotiations.
Glory to the Kruger! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
We get another fee, huh?
That works, I guess.
Yep.
I figured
Well,
more
maybe.
was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good. Just lacking that bit of oomph at the end.
The character you get in Chapter 2 is much more of an evasion tank.
You'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right.
Hello, sweetie. Have you come to attack my arm since I started streaming?
Hi, Dad.
I bet she's gonna climb on me and coil up on
Think
my arm.
nothing of it. You've got a
Here
lot
she
of
comes,
potential.
because I started
You just need
streaming.
more
Hey,
practice
sweetie.
and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Do you mean Sylphie? I'd still like to know more about her. Hey! That tickles!
Well, Fee was mentioned, so...
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old Corps. Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
She looks like a Wild Arms character, almost. Or
girl?
yeah,
Or
the girl. The girl. Or, actually, she looks like a Final Fantasy X character. She looks like Riku a bit. Hi. Mr. Coots. I know it's so hot. I have all the...
Oh no, Riku!
They put bugs in him.
That would be the most unfortunate, like, world transformation for Riku to end up like Boogie Woogie in the Nightmare Before Christmas Land. It really have bugs in them, yes. Kitty. Under conflict at the southern base of Ishgal Mountains concludes. Major capital firm expands on Langport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on. But all I get is doom and gloom.
That's why I don't look at Twitter and blocked most of the news threads on Reddit.
Hooray for
Still,
doom
Put
scrolling!
together real nice and organized.
You got
Even
some.
if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
So I'm almost saying you got some fur stuck in your fur, but no, you have some food stuck in your fur here, sweetie. Like always.
How that happen, sweetie?
You have to groom that out yourself. It's really stuck in there. Probably because her dad like squashed her into the food when he was trying to get to it. Or
Hey, we have a first name finally.
ouch.
Claude Epstein.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Armada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty.
Well, that's good because I don't want you touching my Genesis. What is that? I mean, yeah, we got an ant. You get it? I got it. There's a big old soldier ant crawling on your neck there. It's missing. Where'd you get that from? Probably out in the porch.
Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Uh-oh. She is positioning herself for arm grabs.
Oh no, sweetie.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's how SMT starts.
Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time?
It's actually nice to finally have a name behind that, all that stuff.
Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
But the question is, why did Marduk decide to take on the persona of a floating angry Homer Simpson head?
Whoa, we're up already?
Or a swarm of them.
Crazy.
It's the silliest looking thing ever.
Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here. No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlord.
No prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, Agnes is really pretty, too.
She reminds me, the puppies are in the backyard again, playing with the other dogs. I'm trying to get them to approach me just because the neighbor is not socializing them whatsoever. They're scared to death of people.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Which is not good for puppies,
Well,
you know?
if you say so. You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
It'll work, I guess.
She has like frog eye test. Googly eyes.
Kinda too dressy for casual
Or
walking around
Dark
town,
Souls
but then
Basilisk
again, going the
chest.
plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb.
I
Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good. You're being mean, Van. She looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty. Come on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast. We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
ooh.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
Yeah, I watched a video on like somebody's like, if you're fostering kittens and you don't shave your beard, use it like a cat tongue. Kitties really like it. It's like I've never really done that, and it's just like the kitties actually really do like it. She purrs so loud because it feels like a kitty tongue, I guess, and it helps bond with little
Yeah, it
kittens.
checks out.
I used to use just like a towel a little bit to simulate it, but I guess that works too. It's a formal primer, so please don't. Now, unless a major job comes in, I just go around the city helping people out with their little problems. How I take them on? Well, you'll see. It's not the usual route, but it gets the job done and us paid. Plan today's going to involve you touring around with me so you can get a visual on all the above. Is that why you were concerned about me standing out too much in my uniform? Yeah, oh, and one more thing. Pretty much told you this when we first met, but not all the jobs I take are above board. Some of them are from crooks. Some are damn near illegal. Take on anything and everything, of course. I do turn down jobs sometimes. But what I'm comfortable doing and what an average student is comfortable doing are going to be very different. So one more time, you sure you want to work with me? Yes. I know the world isn't always such a peachy place. That awareness may not be through personal experience, but I'd say that even for a 16-year-old. Stop! I'm trying to talk. You keep smacking my lips with your tail. But know a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. How old are you, by the way? Where'd that come from? 24. Really? I thought you were a little younger than that. The way he keeps talking, it made it sound like he was JRPG 30s. It makes sense with how much life experience you seem to have. What? He's 24. What? What is it? Okay, then. Your clothes, room, and hobbies seem to be a generation ahead of mine, too. You're almost a decade older than me, huh? She's that young? Jeez. I'm guessing she's 16 or something.
She said she was 16, yeah.
Yeah, to a high school student, I might as well be knocking on death's door already. We're not going to have another weird, like, agate situation going on here, are we?
As far as I can tell, no.
You're through most of your teenage years, alright? I feel like an eternity until you graduate, but the second you cross 20, you'll be
Also, these two are much closer than in age than Agate and
Yeah,
Cheetah.
you'll be walking on with your cane like an old codger in no time. I mean, I guess once you start getting to like your 30s and stuff, an age gap like this is not that unusual between people. But when she's still in high school, it's kind of weird. I didn't mean being in your 20s was old. Just that you're older than me. I'm like in my 40s. Screw you. I could be 42 in 2 days. Jeez. Circling back to what we were talking about before, you don't have to worry about me. I'm confident I can handle any task you give me. I'll be the judge of that. You'll be sticking to 3 of the city's districts. First, I'll show you around Old Town, where we are now, which is the 8th district. I use some of the shops here in my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. Sounds good. I'm ready when
Getting
you are.
ready.
I would not be surprised if Nintendo Capri Sun is like 50. I don't actually know how old he is, but yeah.
I mean, oh God, like Spoonie's got to be in his 50s. Although I don't know what happened to him. I know he joined my old D&D group, and that's the last I ever heard of that. So I put her on trial period to start with.
Then that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Agnes. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you.
I never met Spoonie. It was just he was talking about when he was talking about moving to Chicago when he was actually active. I was like, he's like, I'm looking for like an RP group and all this stuff. I was like, hey, this is my old RP group when I lived up there. Contact them. They're always looking for new people. And he's like, oh, thanks. And I guess he joined, and most of the D&D group outside of like the 2 DMs were all different people from when I was in it. So who knows? I don't know. I didn't know really any of them. And one of the both the DMs have gone on to like become parents and like do other stuff.
Wouldn't want it to get cold
haven't
now,
talked to
would
them in
you?
ages. One of them's a stay-at-home dad for a very rich wife. He's like, I lucked out. And I was like, okay, you sure did, I guess. You're not her mom, you know. Oh, thank you. I really can't wait. Uh-oh, Rusty is coming.
Hi,
So
Rusty.
sweet. I'm really blessed to have such a wonderful family as landlords. She, the old man's always getting on my case, though. But thank you for sharing, Rusty. Is that you? No.
That was me.
That is one heck of a wet spot on your butt. Like you got some food stuck on you too when somebody crumbed it off. It's all raw back there. You're not supposed to lay in the like rice and cat and gravy stuff, you goofus. I had leftover rice and gravy, so I just mixed up some rice and gravy with their food. Tell me to keep it on me at all times to prevent it from being stolen. Good. Who knows if it'll activate out of nowhere like it did before. As long as I'm with you, I'll back you up as best I can.
Is any amount of rice okay to feed the cats?
Just to yeah, they use it in their food. You can give them a little bit. It helps them with digestion.
Yeah, right.
I
know they eat grass sometimes to get their fiber, but
I did the gravy and rice mostly to the dogs. It's just I had a little bit left to mix in with the kitty food. Just to flavor it, mostly with the
Speaking
gravy
of,
and all.
Shall we?
They are covered in it.
We shall. Then let the workday begin.
So what's the first order of business? First thing I do every day? I'm working is check the notice boards around the city. There's one here in Old Town, so let's check the one for starters. Got it. Oh, we should probably go talk to Victor before I head out, though. Pay a visit to the repair shop down the alley out front, too. Victor first, then? Which we can check the notice board and visit the repair shop.
alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, first thing to do, talk to Victor. He will give you your recipe book and,
I can barely hear
recipe.
it. Even turned up, I can barely hear it.
Yeah, turn the voices down to like 4 or something and everything else up to 10.
But I could barely hear the voices, too.
And then turn all the volume up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like, not like that. I mean, like in the volume mixer. Or on your headphones or something.
That's not going to change it for like the stream or anything, so... Even when I turn...
It's definitely more noticeable now.
Yeah, even I tried it even without the headset to see if it was the headset, and the game in general is quiet. It's honestly not the first Falcom game that's had weird audio balancing. Heading out for work in the afternoon, it's good that I get the mornings to myself. That way I can do all the housework before I leave.
Master freaking Shadowlord from East 9 with his terrible microphone.
You're working hard, huh? Of course, I'm the poster girl, that's what they call me. Where you guys going? Today's my first day, so we're touring the local districts. You're touring? Oh wait, so it's a date? Man, you better escort her, okay? It's not a date, I assure you. Did you pick up that word, Anya? Maybe? Jeez, these kids, they're a handful. Ah, sweetie! Ah, I can't.
Oh no.
Oh, Rusty, what the heck? Okay. Heading out again? As your landlord, can't help taking notice. Don't ask what you're doing, just be smart out there, you get me? Of course, thank you for your concern. Don't worry about me though, I know what I need to do. Good answer. And she comes back with so much of a scratch on her and personally airing you, mark my words. Alright, I get it. Don't pop a blood vessel. I wouldn't worry about her if you didn't give me a reason to. Anyhow, you've been eating properly, right? More or less. Sometimes you may dump the leftover veggies on me. I do cook for myself a lot. Really, I didn't realize you could cook. Why is that surprising? Make a mean sweet omelet, I'll have you know. Sweet omelet? Still rotting your teeth off with that stuff, huh? Here, make some better stuff. Oh, thanks. Are you sure it's okay to give us so much? Just leftovers from this morning, so no worries. You get hungry, whip something up for yourself.
Van says that, but the only recipe he knows is sweet omelets. There's the achievements. You might even have a few.
Where do we use the kitchen at?
It's upstairs in Van's office.
Oh, it's not the actual kitchen. Ow.
He has a little kitchen in his apartment. Alright, so, yeah, pretty...
Can't go wrong with any of them.
Well, actually hard to...
See you again.
But yeah, just make sure you have one of everything that you haven't already eaten. And, you gotta get up and make your thingy. Here's the kitchen.
Sure, give me a minute. I was born to make this.
Alrighty. Okay, it's... Oh yeah, you can listen to the radio and stuff. Alright, so from Melrose Newspaper and Tobacco, there's a new issue of the Tyrell Times.
Wow, this is a massive thing to be reading compared to before.
It's... I don't know, it's about the same length, I feel like. Anyway, yeah, the president is doing pretty well. That's all you really need to know. Anyway, yeah. Melrose, new thingy.
Melon soda flavor.
You can... melon soda candy. Heck yeah.
Stay out of trouble now.
Yeah, alright, so might want to check your, Actually, yes, you definitely want to check your achievements, because you will run out of Mira this chapter. And 10,000 you got from Anez only goes so far.
Get off the keyboard. No, stop, Rusty. What's Rusty doing the fart noise?
Come up with a whole new way to get you killed in a fight.
Oh, why hello.
Move on. I already do all
Alright,
that.
from Newberry, you can get the Strawberry Financier, which does not sound like a pastry, but snack or a dessert or anything, but I guess it is.
Bombs. Thanks for the tip. These definitely won't go to waste. Would this lady here be your new part-timer? Heard a good deal about her already. Isn't she just adorable? I'm not sure how your paths cross, young lady, but I wish you the best of luck under its wing. Thanks, I'll do my best.
Looking is always free, you know.
Come back for more anytime.
Well, maybe. Yo, she's our new part-timer. Her name's Agnes Claudel. Nice to meet you. Agnes? Yes, that's my name. This, right here. I was just rereading Sunshine Agnes. You have the same name as her. Oh yeah, that book really blew up a few years back. How that takes me back. I quite enjoyed that novel myself growing up. She's a girl with an icy exterior, but she's strong and dashing all the same. Still remember the ending well. It really stays with you. Right? Her whole backstory is just so cool. Just how ambiguous, that's the word. I love how ambiguous her story is. We don't really talk about the ending much, like what happens on the bus at the end. It's so mysterious. Wait and flipped her switch. Yes, reading's a wonderful hobby to have at her age. Quest NPC.
Yep. Alright. There should be a vending machine somewhere around where you can get some drinks. The vending machines are hard to spot because they're not marked with a shop icon on the minimap.
goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
I thought it sounded like you said the coffee of the sky. I'm guessing he meant that was a goddess. That was just weird in my ears, my headset from the style around sound, making it sound odd. Tried your steam bath method the other day, and I must say it was lovely. Felt fully refreshed after my soak. What? That's what I like to hear. Glad you enjoyed it. I'll tell you about how to use a Vita next time. It takes a little effort. What? Is that supposed to be a bidet? What? What the heck is a Vita?
I have no idea.
I've never heard of a Vita outside of, like, PS Vita.
Let's see here.
Let's see... something up the street.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Siete Florist will sell you a rose corsage. You want that for a trade.
Muffins? Oh.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
That's a pretty good accessory too, but we need the
I hope I see you again.
Yeah. Yeah, like, seriously, either sell your Zerum powder or check your achievements, because you will not have enough mirror to buy everything.
I got nothing.
You sure?
Oh. There it is. Huh. Okay.
Alright. You got some Sepith Mass now. And the subway tunnel should be open in case you want to do a little bit of Sepith Mass grinding.
Free, you know.
Come back for more anytime.
Looking is always free, you know.
How much stuff do we need to buy that's gonna take up 12,000 G's?
There is quite a bit. Like, this is gonna be your first major exploration of the city.
Goodbye,
Come back
Sam
for
Powder.
more anytime.
We knew you for nothing at no time at all.
Alright, let's see. So yeah, the vending machine, which I do not want you to forget. You got the thing from Newberry. Rebecca at the Stanley Orbital Factory.
Oh, I can't see it. Anything
Doors
right
on
now?
your right.
I can't see anything right now. There's a cat in the way.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping
Sweetie, get down.
Not this way.
Sweetie, come on. I can't get up because your dad's in my way. I can't even read anything. Come here.
Oh, man, what brings you by today?
Yep, that's even worse, thanks. Hello?
Sup, got me a part-timer, so I'm here to bring her up to speed on resources.
Now she's back to blocking the text box. Sweetie. Sweetie.
This place is super useful on you, so you come here if you need any technical work done. Ah, so this is the shop you mentioned before, I see.
I can't get my back up because Rusty's too fat. That was not me.
Does the workshop service ordnance too?
Get out of the way! I can't reach.
Yep, me and my sister Rebecca are orbit technicians. She's way better than I am, though, so you can leave that work to her.
Lay down, please, so I can see. Oh no! Oh, no! No!
I'm
not
more a
that.
shop's manager than anything, really.
Cats, please. The manager is really the lamp, I guess. Can you stop, Rusty? Hey, oh, that was actually perfect. Thanks. That was like perfect butt movement there. You refocused the camera.
This place is your bargain bin outlet for mechanical stuff. They'll repair them, too. And not just machines. We buy and sell just about anything we can get our hands on.
Feel free to look around if you're interested. Certainly. Admittedly, since it's kind of out there, so I handle customers' payment and that stuff. I'll be fine with her. She's used to you, Van. Rusty Earthquake. Rusty Earthquake. Are you? There's a giant cat cryptid nearby shaking the city. Rusty, please. Oh no, that's just the game itself. That's not even Rusty. Good to know. Vitality drop.
In case you missed the thing, you don't need that.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Tin coin. I'm guessing we need that.
Yes. And Rebecca will give you a free quartz and some sepith.
I hope to see you again.
Stop. Is it? I wonder if the drop rate thing is just like in the previous game, where it's whoever kills that thing.
Don't know. Could be.
I'll put it on him then, because he kills things more. Rusty! Stop!
See, buddy.
Can you? No. Yeah, yourself. Get off! Don't hit the fart button. You made her
Oh
scream.
man, don't scare me like that. I thought my heart was gonna jump right out of my chest. going all night.
Rusty!
If you're that jumpy, you're probably better off just going to bed.
Oh no, it's another
I just thought
earthquake.
he might have been a customer.
Rusty, zoom in! Hey! Rusty the camera grip. That's how you greet a customer? Yes, customers are scary. People are scary outside of a few of the regulars here. Just can't handle them. Rusty, please. Who's that? That girl over there. Rusty! We can find the girl. No, that's Van. That's a shelf. That's also a shelf. She's judging you, Rusty. That's Van again. No! Hi. Come on! You failed your jump. You fell on Luna. Jeez, cat. Luna. Hey, I'm like Van's assistant. Okay. Hey, she's not scaring me. That's weird. So, oh, sorry, just thinking. I don't envy you being Van's assistant. Sounds tough. Ugh. Have to go out in the sun and talk to people. Do you have to do? You can never do that. Don't push yourself so hard out there. Okay, it's hard work. I appreciate the concern. I'll keep myself in check. Feels though she's a bit too worried about me. Projections. She speaks machine. Real genius like that. She can't handle people and save her life. And anyway, can I count on you to keep her Zypha spick and span? Roger that. Get the Zypha exclusive tuning device from the Vern Company. You can have this. It's a token of our partnership. Oh, are you sure? Just happen to make a few. We don't have them here yet anyway. There's not much you can do with them, but they should still help you out. Oh, but before you can use them, you'll probably need to unlock some slots. You open a slot to install an ornament in. The more slots you unlock, the more ornaments you can use. Want to give it a shot? Sure, sounds good. You need separate to open slots.
The more ornaments, you mean the more quartz, Rebecca?
Oh, you sure? You don't have to if you needed that. Yes, it works out nicely.
So yeah, it seems to me in this game like most of your stats resistance is going to come from the shield line on your ornament.
And I have no idea what that quartz I just got is.
Amethyst ring, it gives you some kind of stat buff when your HP is low.
Ah.
It also has a higher value for its element than the quartz you already have.
I see. I'm gonna find a good spot to put this. Not here, because that's blue. I mean, I could move the blue here, but I don't even know what's...
Just make sure you also give Van something. Yeah, I'm at the end of Chapter 2, and I have been spending, like, all of my quartz on slot unlocks. I haven't had any to actually make quartz. Hurts. Here I'm saying quartz instead of Sepith.
So it's just better to unlock all these probably right now instead of waiting, or what? Some of them are like 30.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. Yeah, I don't know why the sword ones are so cheap compared to everything else.
Depends on the
extra line. The extra line slots are crazy expensive.
Because like his other defensive is only 32, so hers is higher. Oh yeah, just attack and defense are the ones, I guess. Really appreciate it, Rebecca. It's no big deal, you always help me out. Anyway, I need to return the favor. If you ever need work done your Zypho, you just happen to need some reports, feel free to drop by.
Alright, only other thing to buy here is you gotta find the vending machine. Hang on.
Oh, Amethyst Ring only goes on shield line.
Ah. Okay. Or extra. You can put it in extra. Anything can go in extra.
Nope.
That's drive. That's not extra.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
That's a single element slot.
Alright, I can see where the vending machine is when you're done setting up your ordnance.
He has wind, so that's fine.
That's a single element slot.
Oh, we have an action. Oh, that was on him, yeah.
New shard skill added.
Septium Vein.
New shard skill added.
Seems good for him to have the stuff for that, but...
Switching to maintenance mode.
And hey, he has Guardian now. That's nice.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Although she needs some more spells, I'm sure we'll get more courts at some point here.
Courts do not give stuff. Courts do not give you arts anymore.
Isn't it just from like the total on a line or something?
It is not. It is from plugins that you slot into your arts driver.
Oh, okay. So we just don't get any more anytime soon, huh?
Yeah. You'll, when you head on over to Station Street, the game will tell you about the plugins, probably.
Just what exactly is
I don't
this
see
place?
a vending machine anywhere.
Ha! Never seen a public bath before?
It's, okay, you see the red exclamation point, it's like right across the street from that.
Alright.
There it is. Yeah, these vending machines are real hard to spot for no reason.
Jeez.
Alright, well, yeah, okay, you're good.
My arms are falling asleep. Kitty on each arm. That's what we were talking about earlier? Yep. Even get requests for bulletin boards like this one. They're all over the city too, not just in Old Town. Sure, I see advertisements and messages and other kinds of information posted on them all the time. Do people really put in string requests on them too? Yep. Gotta know where to look for them. Is that behind the bulletin board? Sure was. See how it says for SPG? That means for Spriggan. I went out of my way to spread rumors about it so people reach out this way. Probably for my own safety. Also gives me some breathing room so I can pick and choose which jobs I take. To be honest, I don't get clients like you often. Not many actually bother to track me down. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry if I broke any rules. Nah, shit's not set in stone. Everyone's different, so you're fine. Okay, let's see what kind of job this is. Some of my friend's stealing money from the register at his part-time job. He must have his reasons for doing what he did, but as his friend, I can't just leave him be. So can I get your help? I'll be waiting in the plaza in Old Town. Why don't you investigate a friend they caught stealing? This is what people post about. This might just be the perfect gig to get your feet wet and see how work rolls. Meeting spot's not far from here. More tutorials.
So yeah, each quest will each quest will give you at least 1 point toward one of the alignments by default. But decisions you make can also give you extra points. It takes 120 points to max out Law, 100 points to max out Gray, 75 to max out Chaos.
Gray? Is that the Grandmaster?
I don't know. Maybe.
It looks like the Grandmaster. Or... yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, in my experience, most of the generic side quests will give you points toward Law.
So there's just...
And you only have enough quests to max out 2 of the alignments in one playthrough.
Was there like different endings for each one or something?
Don't know.
Jeez.
But if you do max out at least 1 alignment, you get an ultimate weapon in the final dungeon.
I see. What's the quest? Do they really come? I mean, you think that's that client? Let's see who else it could be. Are you Lot? We're from Heartgride Solutions. Oh, nice to meet you. Yes, I'm Lot. I'm the one who made the request. I've heard stories about you, but I never thought I'd get to talk to you in person. Wasn't too sure if asking a Spriggan for help would get me anywhere, but I had to try. Thank you so much for coming. I need your help to save my friend. Alright, see what we can do, so don't worry. My name's Vaughn. The boss? This year's Vaughn, yes. She's kind of like my assistant. Still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do everything I can to help. Oh, so you help out with problems too. I wouldn't expect a girl like you to... sorry, no offense or anything. I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But there I go, sticking my foot in my mouth. It's okay, no offense was taken. Enough chatting, let's get down to brass tacks. The request mentioned your friend swiping some cash from the till at work, right? And you want to figure out why. Mind giving us a rundown of the situation? What this friend's like, and anything else you can think of? Not at all. My friend's name is Daniel. We've known each other since we went to Sunday school. Nowadays, we're both working at the same cafe part-time. Sounds like you two are close. Yeah, we are. It's why something just doesn't add up for me. He's such a good guy. I've never known him to do anything bad in his entire life. It all happened right as we were closing up shop yesterday. I just so happened to see him slip the money from the register into his pocket. I was honestly really shocked. I can imagine why. It sounds really out of character for him to do that. What did you do after that? Nothing, actually. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I was too chicken to confront him. I just pretended like I didn't see anything. Don't get the wrong idea, I was worried, so I tried asking around without giving it away. You know, to see if anyone had any idea what was going on. I finally got a lead this morning. I learned that Daniel is going to do some shopping at the herbal store on the Station Street. Man, people go to herbal stores all the time. It doesn't really mean anything by itself. Maybe if you don't know Daniel, I don't know anyone with less interest in herbal devices than him. He doesn't have a good reason for it to go looking for it. When you put it like that, I can see how it might look a little worrying. Thanks for the rundown. I think we've got a good idea of what's going on. First, I think we got to figure out what he was playing, and buying the money he swiped. Oh, cats, you are hurting my back. Alright then, should we get to work?
Look how much these kitties love you.
Hey. One kitty. Two kitties. Dad and daughter curled up. Both my arms I can't really move. I like this as much. And then Sweetie's already grabbing hold when I start doing that. We're gonna see if your friend. Keep an eye on his moves for a little while and see if anything turns up. Sound
Sweet
good?
kid.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you again for agreeing to help. But before we go, I still got some questions for you. What does Daniel actually look like? Right, Daniel's got black hair and he usually wears a brown jacket. I have a photo of him somewhere. I'll send it to you later. Black hair and a brown jacket. Got it. We'll keep an eye out for him. You do that. In the meantime, I think you can figure out exactly when he's going to go to the store. You two are close. You've got a better chance than anyone else of figuring that out. Got a point. I'll see what I can do. Let you two know what I find out after I get in contact with him. Perfect. Time to get to work then. It's nice to meet you, Lot. Don't worry. We'll take care of this.
Time to start working.
I think that's about all there is to see in Old Town. Alright, next, we need to head to Station Street to can take care of last request. Gotcha. Gonna check out the bulletin board while we're there.
Onward!
Planner launch. What's next?
Yep, don't forget that thing. That's where you give gifts to your friends when you have gifts.
What thing?
The to-do list.
Planner launch.
Took me a while to find it.
Okay, there's nothing on here right now, but...
Yeah, it just has a quest. I'm just saying, don't forget where it is.
This all gonna take place in the city, I wonder?
Off we go.
I mean... Owl and Azure kind of did that in the outskirts of the city, so... You're in front of the station, the 7th District. Of course, I'm sure this ain't your first time coming here. It isn't. It'd be hard to live in Edith and not come here from time to time. Like, I know people are probably like, how could your back possibly be hurting from cats? This cat is almost 30 pounds. He ranges between over 30 pounds to 30 pounds. And she's like 10 pounds. So, I got like 50 pounds of cat on me right now. And I'm not exactly like back supported in the chair right now. I was stretching my legs when they got here. Because it'd be hard to live in Edith and not come here from time to time. And work brings me here plenty too, so it's not going to be changing. Aside from the station itself, there's also the department store where you can stock up on items and equipment. And there's your Rebel Cafe over there. If you get anything Zypha related, that's where you want to go. As long as you know where those two places are, you're golden. You get both stuff you need between them. The head branch, the Racer Guild, and Calvert is also here, isn't it? Yeah, but I'm not going anywhere near there unless we got a good reason to. Oh, how come? Call it a business rivalry. Not to mention we can brush up against the line of what's considered strictly legal here and there. The less they know us, the better. You can go and visit them if you want, but I'd rather not go with you. I see. If someone wants something to do with the guild, they seem to know that bracer encounter in the Riverside district very well. Anyway, now that we're here, let's just look around for a bit until our client's called.
Alright, so...
Damn,
let's see.
this place is packed today.
Oracle Store, first and foremost.
Not good with crowds, I assume?
Nah, I love them. Perfect thing to slip into when someone's tailing my ass.
Bush.
Pretty well rendered bush, honestly.
Yeah, it's not all papery like the Reverie stuff was.
Power of the PlayStation 5.
Mina never listens. Oh no.
Mina bird!
See, the Mina birds are like the ultimate mimics. That's why I kind of wanna... If I was ever in Australia, I try to teach like a Mina bird like the ring death rattle and like jump scare shrieks and stuff, just to mess with people. You just walk into the woods and all of a sudden you just hear that scream. The problem is you could also mess with people by teaching it Skibbity Toilet. You just walk into the forest and you just hear Skibbity bop bop yeet yeet, like what the hell? You just teach all the birds in the forest, just play it on stereo in secret, and you just hear a cacophony of Skibbity Toilet from birds in the forest.
Bird pop culture.
Orbital Cafe? I've never seen a store like this anywhere else but here.
Alright, shush,
It's a
Discord.
pretty novel concept. Come in, buy some ornaments, and kick back and relax with some coffee or tea. Beyond his wise, beyond his ears. He's a barista too, isn't he? Yeah, guy's pretty quick. Anyway, we're only here to make
This really does sound like something Apple would try to pull in a
Make
big
our way
city.
over to the counter. Let's make our way over the counter. Alright.
This is a perfect hipster trap.
I mean, Hey, before the guy who owns the gaming shop in town, years ago I was thinking of starting a gaming shop, and I almost did a cafe / gaming shop. But then he opened, so it's like, well, whatever. In fact, we're the restaurant, the famous restaurant down the street, I almost bought that place to turn into a place for that.
I mean, our local Target and Barnes & Noble both have cafes in them, too.
We have a Starbucks in ours. That's a tiny fridge. Oh, we have new stuff. We have... yes! Lei! Japanese. There's a Japanese one in here. And then we have, like, runic.
None of these are Japanese.
I think the one... No, the one with the blue sky. The one above the yes on the left. It looks Japanese to me.
No, those...
It's still
those
the weird runic.
katakana.
What are these? Oh no, they got cell phone covers already. And if it's like any other Orbital store, they probably cost 4 times as much as anything else. Come on, Agnes.
Don't back on me as into a plant. That's rude.
No.
You want people to call the bracers on you?
We need to get the East achievement. No, stay there.
Okay, I'm definitely calling the bracers on you.
Lloyd is going to appear. Crossbow police. This isn't crossbow. Bonk with Tonfa.
What'll you have today?
Cat strap. And Zypha covers if we don't need. I guess we need the cat strap.
Let's see. Yes, get the cat strap.
Ooh, evasion.
Thanks for coming.
Whoa!
Evasion.
Whoa! Her voice. Is that gonna happen again? Hold
What'll
on.
you have today? Thanks for coming.
Ew! Whoa! I can't tell if you can hear it on your end, but
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
she does like the Lavos effect with her voice. Goes like left, right, left. It's like it circles around. It's like thanks for coming. It's like thanks for coming. Jeez, that's like throwing y'all. This headset big surround sound really makes some of these voices weird. Yes, boom, vine boom. It sounds like she starts here and then she like hovers around me to the right hand side and back. She's like, thanks for coming. I can't see. Mr. Arkwright, I was just about to get in contact with you. Hope it's because you have good news for me. I do. Your arts plugins arrived. Plugin? Oh yeah, you probably don't know what those are. You can know your Zypha's art drivers, yeah? So I have several arts set up in mind. Yeah, they still got some empty slots and you can put arts in. Those are custom slots. Oh no, do we have 2 sets of slots to unlock?
Yeah.
Oh.
And each arts driver had its own plug-in slots.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't bothered changing around the drivers yet, but you have the option to. Arts drivers do not level up, but some of their arts are unlocked at a higher hollow core level.
You are too fat. Oy.
I also can't help but notice you're out of time, Sepith, so it doesn't matter.
What do you mean, for unlocking more?
Yeah.
She already has tier, so I've been giving him tier.
She already has tier.
I would give him a tier.
Yeah, that checks out.
Hey, achievement unlocked. Earthbreaker, let's see.
Oh, by the way, Forte and Crest both have area of effect now.
Oh, okay. Let's cover various things. So there's only room for 2 slots? Or are there gonna be more? I wonder. That's how you set arts.
I mean, I'm up to chapter 2 and I haven't seen a plugin with more than...
You should let out for the plugin itself. Some of them cost nothing. But as much as I can really teach you, the rest you'll probably learn as you get used to them. Inside, I didn't realize she was also a Zypha user. It's a long story. Shop stocks both arts drivers and arts plugins. More than welcome to come by if you ever need it.
Also, pretty sure the same plugin can go on more than one person.
Synthesize quartz. Celebrate. Thelos, Saint Arrow, Spark Edge, Breath. Lost Mobius.
Might go pretty well for Agnes. I mean, she seems to prefer water arts, if anything, but... So yeah, I mean, I would probably recommend buying Crest Forte and Thelos. Just to have your bases covered as far as stuff goes. The plugins aren't going anywhere.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Thanks for being such a good customer. What? Did... Something else upstairs.
Yes, the cafe.
Oh.
You can still buy some.
Do you have any preferences?
Can you, actually?
Maple scone. Excellent milk latte.
You know, speaking of maple stuff, I gotta sign up to make dinner on Friday.
Quincy chips. What do we have in here? I see tarts, scone. I don't know what that is.
Speaking of Quincy, you remember Biff Teen from Colony Zero?
A little bit.
Quincy would be a much better name for him, so thanks, Sagiri.
Pumpkin bread.
You're terrible at naming.
Rice Krispies treats.
Or, actually, I guess it was Senna. But yeah, Quincy would have been much better than Biff Teen. Also, my browser is not the thing I wanted to open. I wanted to open the...
Okay then. Stove! I need one of these. I take an Orbital stove. I don't need to frickin' pay for electricity then. Speakers! Anything else of interest in here? Lots of laptops. $830. $850, huh? Those video cards down there? Or those are just boxes for laptops? I love how you got like all these laptops and stuff, and then you have old-fashioned radios and cameras. Anything else of interest?
And hey, portable radios are good for emergencies.
Yeah. Let's see. And then there's the other places.
Alright, what else do we got? Yep, we got the department store.
Oh, that's the Bracer Guild.
Is there a...
I thought he didn't want to come in here. He just pushed the door open.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I can't stop staring at Treon Tower. It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arch tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go.
This is trails, so that
When
tower is
tourists come to visit,
suspicious.
it's always the first thing they see.
Weston Department Store. We got
Some
stuff
shopping.
to
This
get.
place sells just about everything you can think of, from luxury goods to daily necessities. I think there's a shop that sells guns on the second floor too, but I've never. Whoa, 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 Rusty! Excuse me.
D-pad up to. Okay, you found it.
Surprise there! You can't even go inside without a permit. The shop's called Thunders, by the way. That's where we're going next. Feel free to wander around the other shops now. We can pick up some medicine over here.
Flee, blee, blee. Okay, from Holden Foods, a recipe and a cookie.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Let's see, we have tomatoes on top of onions and potatoes. I wouldn't put the tomatoes on top there. That's a big leak. Don't cut your squash in half and leave it out, or your that's just going to get it rancid. What else we got here? We got bread, eggs.
Thank you for visiting the
So probably
Weston
European
Department
eggs,
Store.
doesn't matter. There's a lot of sugar, coffee.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
What else? Anything of interest?
We hope you
Any
enjoy shopping
interest in
with
new
us.
stuff? Doesn't look like it.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Soul Chef cookie, Serbic tomato cookie. Is that what the recipe's for?
No.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright, Laurel Pharmacy, you can get...
Our stores
I would rather the banana than the second thing. Now we're cooking with gas. Hey, come here, get any left from you. You aware of Ian's work? I don't know anything in detail. Yeah, in the Eastern Quarter, so I know my stuff. Hard not to be aware of the underworld when you come from a place like that. Don't you worry, this is an ordinary pharmacy that sells extremely ordinary products. So we started stocking Eastern remedies. A little pricey, but they've got their uses.
Our stores have
So
a
strap
wide
for
variety
cash,
of
huh?
fine
You
goods
poor
for
thing.
sale.
Oh
We
well.
hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Does anything catch your eye?
Banana granola bar.
Honestly, that sounds pretty tasty.
I hope I see you again.
Should I be eating any of this to increase my gourmet?
Okay, on the top floor, there is a vending machine that sells something.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
There's nothing from Newman.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
There's a cartoon
there is.
handkerchief.
Let's see.
wait your
Yep, cartoon
next
handkerchief,
welcome.
and, you know, equipment upgrades that you probably don't need right now.
Gift for Ruler. Titanium earring, all these cute Stregas.
And there's your status accessories, too.
That's a
Thank you
bit
for
of an
visiting
increase in
the Weston
defense and all
Pretty
that.
good.
But I'm guessing we need the
We
money
await
for other
your
stuff
next
right now.
visit.
Our stores
You might need the money for other stuff.
Alright.
Well,
hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Here's the
Wheat tea.
machine. Alrighty, next. Looks like you got everything.
There's no more to buy in town then, or just this area?
Equipment.
Okay.
And looks like there's some stuff to buy at the riverside when you get to the riverside.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Okay, so hold off on this then, or
Our stores have a wide
You're not gonna need it.
I'm not gonna need this.
Yeah, I'd recommend just
We
like
await your
upgrading
next
your.
visit.
Well, you know what? The shoes, maybe, and your
Welcome.
weapons.
Thank you for coming.
I don't get a chance to upgrade my weapons yet, so
Well, yeah, your weapons are in the other store.
We await
What
your
other
next
store?
visit.
The one with the metal walls. Or, I guess you can't see the metal walls from the outside, but yeah, the door you're right next to.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
oh here.
Our stores have
Oh, the one that's the quest thing.
We hope you enjoy
You
shopping.
gotta get some work done, huh? Who's that girl? One of your clients or something? It's actually my new assistant, believe it or not. It's a pleasure to meet you. Name's Sylvie. Sylvie is
Sylvie.
the third generation of family of gunsmiths. I'm gonna guess you never know there was a shop like this in the department store. No, I knew of it. I'm familiar with some people that enjoy hunting, competitive shooting. I guess this isn't the kind of shop I was expecting. It's very proper.
Thank you for visiting.
If you're gonna do something, gotta do it right. This place is the perfect spot. Got lots of military folks coming by. I handle custom orders, modify weaponry to my customers' desired specs. Ow! Within reason, of course. Clientele's gotta really trust you to let you tinker with their weapons like that, myself included. Don't let the name of the shop trick you. Sylvie here can modify just about any weapon. Got some orbital staff parts lying around, don't you? An orbital staff user? Interesting. Not that I will, house, of course, so long as there's mirror on the table and have to do my job.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
So yeah, I find the weapon parts system interesting. Because some parts can attach to multiple weapons.
That must be our client. Ow! This is Van of Arkwright Solutions speaking. Managed to get in touch with Daniel. Tell me he's left the house already, so you should be right at the orbital store anytime now. Got it, I'll keep you updated. So Daniel's on his way? Yeah, let's get into position. Right. This only feels like we're in a spy novel. No, I need to take this seriously. I have to take this chance to learn all I can about Spriggan work.
You got a permit, yeah?
Yeah.
We hope you
These are
enjoy
main
shopping with
parts?
Yep, those are main parts, and down below you got your sub parts.
Alright, well, before I do that, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
Rusty has
In
been
that
like
case,
squishing on me for a bit there.
might make myself a pina colada.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
Alright, there we go.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine
Nope.
goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Something. Oh no, he chased me back from the bathroom to immediately get in my lap.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. You better take good care of it. You got a permit, yeah? Thank
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
We hope
Perfect.
you enjoy shopping with us.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
That was a little expensive, but... Those are expensive, huh? Jeez.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping
It's falling
with us.
over on me again. Verb.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Darn. I don't know if I can...
We await your next. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Stop, 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 stop. Sweetie. Oof, hi. These are really nice with the amount of speed. It's almost seemed worth
Have a
it.
wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I get 2 of those for the price of one of these, but the speed increase is so nice on that. Oh, shoot.
Thank you for visiting the Weston
Beast
Department
flesh is
Store.
still 50.
Our
Aw.
stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
We await your next visit.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
Banner launched.
You found the present that you can give.
What else am I going to need to,
Okay.
what else am I going to need
what
to
was I
buy?
doing?
Because I can't... I wanted to get the shoe... I was trying to decide whether I should get the basic
Alright,
shoes or
let's
just the good
see.
shoes.
Okay, so after this section, you'll be buying some more food.
Then let's head
Okay.
over.
Another trade item.
So I should wait on the shoes then, because I don't have much money.
And even more food after that. So yeah, food and trade items.
Alrighty. I still gotta wonder if I should be saving all this food. Or just eat it all, because...
I ended up using up most of my food during the Chapter 2 dungeon.
Huh, okay.
The Chapter 2 bosses do not mess around.
Nice.
Which I guess is pretty typical for trails at this point.
I am confused. It says it's in here, but where? What?
Go halfway up the stairs.
Oh, doy. There we go. Seems like a good spot to keep an eye out. Sure, I don't need to tell you, but be casual. Don't go acting weird and drawing attention to us because you're nervous. I'm a little nervous, but I'll do my best. Oh, could that be him? I think so. He matches our client's description perfectly. It's Daniel, a little cash register thief. Looking for the latest model of Vern's cutting-edge Glare series of horrible cameras. Do you have any in stock right now? Certainly do. Very lucky. It's a really popular model, so it comes in and out of stock all the time. I'll bring one out right away. Lucky. Yeah, thanks. Look who's gonna buy a camera. You're expensive one too. That model's like 50,000 lira. Jeez! That's like why I can't go and be a fishing YouTuber like I wanted to try at some point, because all the GoPros and everything cost that ridiculous amount. I have an old GoPro, but just buying all the batteries to keep, it's not one I can replace the battery on to keep going, so it's kind of a pain. Look at my precious gemstone damage meter. The photography is a real money pit of a hobby if you're serious about it. Around 50,000 Mira on a car mod, to be honest, but that's just me. Like, he needs some sort of car buff? Is it just me, or is he acting a little strange? Like, he doesn't want to buy the camera to begin with. He wasn't even sure what camera model he wanted in the first place. He had it written down instead, like he's here for someone else.
Can you guess what's going on?
He's being extorted. It's kind of like the gift card scams going on right now. Go buy it.
Exactly.
That's bothering me too. It'd be an open and shut case, but guess not. I think he's about to leave. Thank you very much for your purchase. Please come again. Let's tail him. Got it. It's time for the meeting. I don't want to be late. He rushed off in the direction of the department store. That one here definitely smells. I don't know what's making him rush here right now. I can think of a few possibilities, so let's go after him for now. Yes, twitchy, twitchy tail. Twitchy, twitchy tail.
Next appointment's at...
This place never changes.
Old lady saying this place never changes, even though it's only grown up to this point in the last 2 years. Grandma is off her meds. So he's definitely in here somewhere, though. Yeah, didn't look like he noticed we were tailing him either, so I doubt he ran away. Let's just look around and see if we can find him. Right. Ronley Town, huh? I guess we're going to be going there. Ronley Town. Or, at least, I mean, it could be a stock photo asset thing like before.
I think it's supposed to say Long Lie.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense then. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Don't worry, you're right on time. Found him, it's his voice alright. So how did it go? I bought it, no problem. This is the correct camera, right? Yes, it certainly is. Thank you for going out of your way to purchase it. As agreed, I will no longer be pressing charges about what happened. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I wonder if this is the reason he stole that money from the cash register. Sure looks like it. Something seems really fishy about all this. Sorry to raid on your parade. You mind putting this deal on hold for a sec? What's going on here? We're from Art Great Solutions office. We work here in the cap. Yes, thank you, Agnes, for this is something that I thought has been silly the whole time. I do this for safety and privacy. But everybody seems to know exactly who you are. And you just go around announcing yourself. It's like, what? The only way you could be more obvious is if you were Clark Kent. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a Sentai series, so the Sentai hero being blatantly obvious in the open and everyone else being dumb about it is sure a thing. Wait, did Lot hire you? Don't worry, we're not here to stop you guys or anything. Just want to tell us a little about what's happening here. What's the story? Well, it's a lot to ask, but we need something to report back to our client. It's our job, after all. If you don't want him to know the full truth, we can help you out there, too. Hey, but everything is going so well, too. I guess it can't hurt to tell you since you're willing to keep this all a secret. It won't cause you any more trouble, so do you mind if I do the talking? Very well. See, you aren't getting out of this without telling the truth, so if you would. It's all my fault, really. 2 days ago, I was riding my bike to work as always. Oh, it's one of these assholes! Punt him into the sewers! So there's exiting it, though I rode right into this man here. Fortunately, he wasn't badly harmed, but his camera was totally ruined. So he got into an accident. Basically, yeah. I'm lucky it was this man and not someone else, though. Said that ordinarily he'd be well within his rights to turn me over to the police and sue me for damages. He's willing to let bygones be bygones as long as I compensated him for the camera.
I am reminded of the two gangsters in Battle Network 4 that tried to pull this on LAN for the tune of like 1 million zenny.
Oh!
And they were like, hey...
Oh no. Yeah.
And they were like, hey boss, no kid is gonna have this amount of money, and we'll just beat him up instead.
That reminds me, that made me think of LAN, is there's a... Apparently Heelys made a movie. Did you know about this?
No.
Flying Ryan. It's about magical Heelys that allow a kid to fly. Except he flies terribly and keeps crashing into everything. And I was just imagining LAN like using like rocket Heelys to fly around the world. Which I wouldn't put it past being done unironic.
Be like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep. Battle Network would do that completely unironically, I'm sorry. Did whatever I could to claw it together with the intention to paint it back later. Semantic Boots.
And then you get hacked by a virus and Lane would fall and crack his head open.
Then you use that money to buy a new one. I see. I think I know what's going on now. Glad to hear that. I'm not being treated like some kind of criminal just for being a decent human being. Still, you mind if I check just one thing? What do you mean? You showed me the broken camera that started all this. What would that achieve? It's the exact same model that young Daniel here purchased, of that I'm certain. Even with note with the exact model name on it, so I'm certain he bought the right one. I don't doubt that. Well, you could be lying about which model is broken in the first place. The only way you can be sure this is all fair and above board is to see it. What do you mean? Oh, the same could be taking advantage of this to make Daniel buy a more expensive camera than the one he damaged? That's why we need to check that they're the same. I can't believe that's true. I wrote into him out of nowhere. He wouldn't have had time to come up with a lie like that. You're naive, kid. Ever hear of a mock-up? It's a product replica that's equipped with just the bare minimum function so you can test how it feels to use. There's a few scammers going around using... Ow! Let go of my finger! What the hell? Like it's compensation for an accident they deliberately caused by running into their victim, for example. Hey, you're not suggesting. It's quite an accusation making there. I have a habit of carrying around broken items, but I'm afraid I can't prove anything right now. But you got nothing to do with any of this. You've got no right to order me around. I ain't ordering you around. I can't just sit back and let this poor guy get swindled out of a lot of mirror just because he didn't know any better. Not wrong with opening his eyes and look up a little. This is how inappropriate this is coming from me, since the accident was my fault and everything, but would it be possible to see the broken camera after all? Later, I mean. Doesn't have to be now. What basis do you have for trying to pin this on me? See that giving you a chance to steal us out of courts was a mistake. You realize just how rude we must sound to you. You just want a reason to believe your story. Please won't you give us one? Why? I'm the victim here! Why am I supposed to be doing the legwork here? Alright, being nice won't do it. Guess it's time to shift gears a little. If you give up on the camera and leave this guy alone, we'll let you go. You won't be so lucky if you try to pull this shit again. I would have got away with you if you hadn't come along. It wasn't for you and that... there's no dog. Oh, what a joke this is. I've had enough. Here you go. Take your damn camera. What? Man, what a shit show. You better watch it. If I come across this solutions office of yours again, I'm going to put you in your damn place. Show you exactly what I mean.
You were calling dogs dumb.
If I ever have the displeasure of seeing you again.
Hey, puppy. Hi, puppy.
It really was just a setup? Sure was. It was like he turned into a whole different person. Took me by surprise. Still, this is the best outcome for you, isn't it? Oh, you don't need to give away the camera after all. So we know you took money from the cash register at your job to buy it. You only just bought the thing, so I'm sure the shop will let you return it if that's what you want to do at least. It's like I'm dreaming. I was just going to return the money as soon as I could. Didn't even want to take it in the first place. I guess I have the option of just refunding the camera and returning it ASAP. That's the best course of action. How are you planning to put it back? That's a good question. The way I see it, you've got two options here. You either explain what happened to your boss or return the mirror in person. You're guaranteed you're not going to get fired on the spot. You can at least square up about it. What you did wasn't right. You're being exploited by a criminal. Hopefully they'll go easy if you know that. The other option is to slip the money back in without telling anyone. Sounds like your friend's already covering for you. So then any discrepancy in their numbers is going to get traced right back to you. You'll get to keep your job and everything, but no promises your conscience will be clean after the fact. So I feel like it'd be best if you owned up to your mistake. What do you think I should do? So this is the whole, like, law and chaos thing, huh?
Yep.
I say own up to it. Because not only was he being scammed, but letting the owner actually know there are people trying to scam his workers gets the owner on the lookout for that stuff too. Just own up to it and try to move past it if I was you. Especially if you feel like the guilt is going to eat you after the fact. Yeah, I think you're right. And yeah, I'm going to tell my boss about it. The thing I want is to drag a lot into this. I couldn't stand it if they find out the money's gone and blame him for covering for me. Rather own up to my mistakes and move on, even if I have to face the consequences of my actions. I think you're doing the right thing. I'm rooting for you. By the way, I'm not wrong in assuming Lot was someone who hired you to? Yes, that would be right. He happened to see you taking that money from the cash register and was worried about you. So are there going to just be specialized gray options for the gray? Or
Yeah, conceal the truth was gray.
that was gray, huh? Alright. Are there always going to be like just 2 or 3 different options?
There are only 3 alignments, so yeah, 2 or 3 options.
Alright. So you can end up missing like multiples, like 2 of them, or if you don't select things right or something?
I haven't done the math. I don't want to look ahead in the guide.
Yeah.
But the guide author, Zoelius, again, says that you can only max 2 in one playthrough with the points you have.
I had a feeling you'd see me do it. What in the world? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Luna apparently is pestering Rusty. You need outputs? Oh, that's what you guys are bugging me about. Okay, alright. I just filled this up before I started streaming. How much water do you all drink? Holy crap.
Thirsty doggos.
Like 120 days. It's way too much than that. Hello.
Thirsty doggos.
No, you're not getting another strawberry. You already had strawberry. You already had strawberry. Luna likes strawberries. Dakota does not want to touch them, but he's a wolf, so. Hey. Nishka won't only eat them if I cut them up. You guys okay with me paying you instead of him? As long as you run things by him, sure. Oh, and no still a mirror either. Goes without saying. Didn't cover the full amount with still a mirror anyway. 20,000 came from my own pocket. Still have that left even after I returned what I stole. Good to hear. Borrow the money when you're set then. Will do, and I go apologize to Lot about the whole thing too. I also need to thank him for hiring you. You really saved me today. Thank you so much.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
So the guy doesn't actually tell you which thing to choose, and it's just whatever.
Yeah, it's your own choice to make.
I mean, I don't know what it affects. If I go through it again to see
Your affinity with certain organizations, I guess. The guide says that if you aim for level 3 on all alignments, it's the easiest way to see all the possible routes at the end.
Oh, so you don't need to max them then?
If you max them, you get if you max one, you get an ultimate weapon.
Hmm. So it's a choice between ultimate weapon or seeing all the routes, hey?
It seems that way.
I mean, if we're streaming it, I'd almost like to see all the routes more than the ultimate weapon, but whatever.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't want to choose, like, really dumb options because, yeah.
I can't really say any of the options are really dumb that I've seen so far.
Oh. Magic droplet. Achievement unlocked. Increase magic. I'm gonna save that for when I need it because you never know who's going to be in the party or leave the party or whatever. Like, pump up your healer. You never pump up your healer, they're guaranteed to leave at some point. I already talked to you though, lady. Oh, she had more to say. Okay.
Alright, so now you've done this, check the bulletin board. Get some more quests.
The bulletin board. There's like a whole place filled with people I haven't talked to as well. I don't know if they're important.
That's the Bracer Guild, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, it was only him and the dude in the shop that I've already talked to who is still highlighted for some reason.
Alright.
Your package delivered to 13-1. To be clear, it's possible others may try to get
13I.
I think it's supposed to be 13I, huh? I mean, it could have been a Roman numeral 1 too, but
it
I
could
guess
have been a Roman 1, but it's I.
There are plenty. I can tell you, as somebody who does DoorDash, there are plenty of apartment complexes that will go like 13 in the Roman numerals for like the addresses. Transportation job. Marxist forum. What?
What?
That Marxist forum. These are. This is like, stock photos again, and there's Marxist forum posted on here.
I can't even read that.
The Marxist forum?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. That's odd. You get these kinds of requests often? Nah, curry is a job all on its own. I'm not one. This is pretty rare. Must be a special reason.
I mean, Japan really does like its filler English text.
But whatever. Makes for a perfect trial. Let's book it to the central station. Which way I'm guessing we need to do to get to the next place. Oh! Van just erased that dude! Whoa! Speen just erased that dude from existence! What the hell? He's back! You're sus! The erasement of Speen! We're picking up the case for that career job. Right. The job description mentioned that other people might try to stop us from seeing the job through, though. We should be careful, paying careful attention to our surroundings, then. Right on. Now let's go in. I'm sorry, but something's still bothering me about this job. Everything about it seems so suspicious. Are you really taking the job? What do the number and letter on the job description even mean? 13I? Don't worry about the number, but the I is the recipient's initial. I know who it is, and I trust him. Never met him in person, but of course, we got quite a rep in the criminal world. It's a goody two-shoes. That case isn't going to have bombs or drugs or anything super shady, so don't worry about that. Job's just making sure it gets to its destination safely. Alright, if you're that certain about this, I will say no more. Should head inside then. You missed the spin erasure.
Yeah.
I was just spinning in one spot and the NPC behind me whipped behind Van while he was spinning and it just disappeared. It's been ages, it's just this massive person so I can remember it. It's the biggest station in the capital for you. Anyway, we're supposed to grab the goods from the man sitting on the bench on track 1. Track 1 would be on the left side of the station. Shall we get moving? And yeah, these are really, really tasty. These smeared off smash screwdrivers. They are super... Like, if you like... I add a little bit of vanilla to them, just like a drop of vanilla extract, and they taste like orange dreamsicles. It is really good. And even just by themselves, it's really good. Arkwright Solutions. We'll take the goods from here. Who might the young lady be? My new assistant. She's still in training, but you can trust her. Pleased to meet you. Very well. It's in the case. Just like that, he's gone. Somebody must have spined near him. There's something under the bench. So I take it this is meant for us. Man, and Agnes grabbed the attaché case, the accompanying note. Attaché case and a note. This definitely doesn't reek of a shady deal. Cool, we got what we came for. Time to get out of here. It'd be a serious pain in the ass if our buddies decide to stop by. Good point, let's be on our way. We have a minute, you two. What have you got there? Oh, look who it is! You're the guy who was with that inspector the other day. This guy has a name. It's Nate. Not like I care if you remember it or not. Wait, you were the ones who set that reporter on us, weren't you? She ended up causing a huge commotion in the station because she wouldn't leave us alone. Damn, sounds rough, buddy. Not sure what it's got to do with me, though. Really know how to rub someone the wrong way. You said your name was Agnes, right? I'd stay away from shady characters like him if I were you. I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine. Currently working for him as a part-time employee, actually. What? That's something you should really reconsider. If there's something you need to talk to somebody about, I can totally listen. Look, man, I don't care if you're looking for a hookup, but don't do it in broad daylight. We're busy people, you know. Wait, I'm not finished with you yet. I don't care about you. I care about the case you have there. Why? Am I breaking some sort of law I don't know of? In case you didn't know, train stations are ideal targets for criminals. Whether it's stealing, groping, or some kind of shady deal. What the hell is on your mind to bring up groping randomly? Crimes are way easier to commit with a lot of people around. It seems way too specific to bring up out of everything there. So if you see a shady character like you walk out, suspicious-looking briefcase, that's a double whammy of dubiousness.
I mean, maybe he just has it on the brain because Van calls him a pervert.
I mean, that's probably why Van calls him a pervert if he's bringing stuff up like that. What about I'm sure well, I can't blame him for being on guard. He probably dealt with the crazy frickin' bootlegger granny that went psycho twice. Can you not... Wait, I wonder if this is one of the dudes that showed up for Lloyd and the others when they kicked her back to here. Luna. It's too suspicious to just let you go like that. That sounds more like you're relying on instinct than any concrete evidence. Sorry, I don't think it's very fair to treat people like suspected criminals without good reason. Hi, Luna. Hi. Not suspecting of anything, Agnes. This guy here's the problem. Hurry up and show me what's in the case. You'll be free to go after that, as long as there's nothing illegal, of course. No, I can just decline to have my private property searched. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you anything if I don't wanna. If you're really dying to see what I got in here, you're gonna need a search warrant. We'll talk then. The nerve of you, I swear. Now I'm even more curious what you've got in that thing. He's really not making this easy for us, is he? Fine, just because it's you, I'll do you a sell and tell you what's in it. Bunch of cross-bell hotshots. Got a client who wanted a huge chunk of their back catalog imported. What's a hot shot? I don't really have to explain it. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm guessing it's some sort of magazine featuring pictures of women. Like I would know. I've never seen or read them. I see. Not gonna lie, I'd much rather not go broadcasting my clients' fetishes to the cops. If you really insist, fine, you can look as much as you want. Don't worry, we'll glad to keep guard while you're enjoying yourself. Got no choice, huh? Can't risk them running off with them. What? You looking at me like that? Stop it! Aw, no need to be shy. Hell, I could even get you some extras the next time we import a batch, just for you. Fine, fine. Wait, are you a... Wait, you want one? Let's stop talking before you make Anya think I'm some kind of pervert. Okay, I admit it. You're right. I don't have any hard evidence to suspect you of anything. I'm sure there's actually magazines in that thing, but let's just say I believe you for now and let you go. Sure? Make things easier on us if you did. Just to be clear, I'm not doing this for you. It's for Anya's sake and my honor. Thank you very much. We'll get going then. My solution, guy, is not to be trusted. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. I wish I could trust Anya's judgment here. Finally away from him. Yeah, dude caught me off guard there. He's got great instincts, or if that was just some dumb luck. Just be sure, the case isn't actually full of men's magazines, right? Of course not. No one's going to go through all this trouble for something like that. Got sidetracked enough. Let's get back to getting this thing to the drop-off point. Let me check the note again, just to be sure. Drop-off point is on the north side of the riverside. Could be into the path to the left of the temple. Alright, let's get going. Keep your eyes peeled. Avoid getting searched by Nate. Can't deny I'm rather curious about what's in the case.
They call it an orbital capsule.
I know what's in the case.
Are you okay, dude? What? Are you okay? I'm guessing some of the mafioso drugs got in here. I don't know. It looks even funnier from the side. Luna, leave Sweetie alone.
Well...
Banner launch!
Manner
Off we go.
launched.
Alright, so you got the taco, you got a new taco and some stuff you can get from Bermati and the auto shop.
Here's Riverside, the 6th District. Don't imagine you've been here often. I only had the need to, so no, I haven't. Well, I've heard it's a popular after-class spot for students. Oh yeah, place is mighty pretty and got a wide array of shops and stalls. Day here scores a 10 out of 10 when it comes to the view. Fun doesn't stop when the sun goes down either. What with the concert hall and all the bars around. I must frequent this place quite a lot since you know so much. Didn't have much time to look around last time we came here. Work hard and we might be able to get to see the sights for a bit.
Well, where'd you next?
There, yeah. Taco, Bermati, and the auto shop. Operation S Hunter.
Okay, take as long as you need.
Turkey leg.
Tasty.
Need a chicken break? Try this grilled turkey. But that's not a chicken. And you shouldn't be grilled.
Maybe he means a break from chicken.
I'll be waiting for you.
Maybe. I mean, you usually smoke the turkey legs, but hey, whatever.
Maybe he did.
Well, if it isn't Van, I'll take your order.
Passionate kiss. Lemon tea. Peppery potato salad.
Aw, you're leaving already?
You should probably... Well... Did you buy that?
I still gotta get my mom to model for this artwork I want to commission for her birthday.
Oh. I think she needs... She bought a pencil from Campanella. Every time she draws a line, it disappears. I guess I should just... Let's go buy everything before I talk to people, I guess.
Yeah. There's just one thing from the auto shop.
This place is so
She sounds like she definitely sounds like this place is so soup. Wish I could record that from my headset. This place is so soup.
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Team Atlas Racing has claimed victory at the Z1 Grand Prix held at the Grand Circuit. Standing atop the winner's podium was Maxim Logan, having won after starting in pole position. This marks his third yearly championship in a row.
So when do we race him?
I ain't telling.
I mean, I'm going to guess we are. Hey there, Van. He's a cutie.
Let's just say I took a picture of him and I texted my sister and I said, "Who is this driver and why is he in my video game?"
Okay. Hope for not interrupting. We've been in an auto repair shop. I'm pleased to meet you, young lass. We take care of car repairs and customization jobs. You must, but feel free to take a look around if you're interested. Thank you, sir. What are you up to this time? Another tire switch? Dang, ever heard of brand loyalty? Nope, if I'm not happy with the part, I ain't going in my car, and I gotta fix the suspension anyways. It looked like he was having fun with that magazine earlier. He must really like cars. Pay him any mind, you'll need an oil change before they shut up. Well, you two, you talk business, so you gonna knock out of my shop.
What'll it be?
Ingert cap! That is, I'm guessing we need this.
Yep, it's a trade item.
Strength and defense up. Not bad.
Come again.
Ingert. Okay, that's not bad. Red one's not bad, and that's some pixelated car. It's the new Tesla model, apparently.
The super truck totally looks like it came out of an N64 game.
That definitely looks like an N64 game. Woohoo.
A real early one, too. We're talking like 1997.
Hello there, Van dear. Are you two on? Yes. It's wonderful seeing you two together again. Yeah, long story short, I guess I hired myself a new assistant. Here we drop by for a proper greeting. Once again, it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's all mine, darling. How's your first day on the job treating you? Sure, it's going to be hard work, but if you need to relax after a hard day of work, you're always welcome here. Thank you very much. You might have guessed already since you're here, but I'm also open throughout the day, too. Feel free to drop by for lunch if you'd like. Sounds good. You might drop by for that and some info.
What are you in the mood for? Hmm? Come back and play soon.
He gives me Blue Blanc vibes. I mean, partly some of the Crossbell, like Bracer Guild leader too, but it's more like Finally found you, buddy. You're the smuggler. Just keep calm and hand over the case. That way no one gets hurt, yeah? How did you shove an entire nail baseball bat right up your, like, wherever you had that? It'd be a shame if she ends up in prison. You guys finally show yourselves, huh? Not personally, I'll just do my job here. How about we take
He said a hospital.
Oh. A little cramped here for a beatdown. Hope you're ready, Anyas. Yes, I'm ready whenever. What's up with you, cocky bastard? You're gonna regret giving us lip.
Get
I'll kick your ass. I'll beat your ass. There, a chance.
There we go. A chance.
All you on yet?
Here I come.
So yeah, Glowhammer is physical.
There, you'll pay for that. This'll hurt.
Ow!
Come on.
We have to do something.
That actually did a lot of damage, jeez.
Thanks, pal. This'll hurt.
Better, you can't ask questions.
Whoa! What the hell?
Jeez.
Here goes.
It didn't give me that much trouble. Maybe you should reload your autosave and go through the maintenance tunnel a few times. Get your CP up.
I don't know how I'm gonna survive this.
Just try and take me.
I guess I would have to Alt F4 to get to that, huh?
You make me sick.
Or just die and load your autosave.
Like, this is kind of ridiculous. I didn't expect like a battle like this to be like ridiculously like overkill here. Now I'm out of reviving bombs too.
It's okay, you got food.
You make me sick. Just try and take me.
Some of it heals KO, some of the drinks do.
A chance.
Oh, there you go, you can S-Craft.
Go all out.
Brace yourself. Fans alive.
He seems to know a lot more kung fu than just whatever the sword is.
Son of a.
Activating skill.
It's a Sentai game, of course he knows Kung Fu.
There we go.
That's how it goes.
Oh, I was 2 levels. I'm way under leveled compared to those guys. What the heck? Did they expect me to grind in the first area?
I guess.
I got a reviving bomb back. He lost. Damn, he didn't even stand a chance. But time to kill if you two up for a round or two, you know. Ain't sounding just like you two punks, but I'll definitely be sending you to the hospital if you keep this up. Damn it! You'd be in for some big mirror if we could grab the goods. Screw it, ain't worth it, man. Let's just scram. At least the package is still safe. That should hopefully be it. Yeah, looks like it. Wasn't sure you'd come across, but I guess I was worrying over nothing. Wouldn't say nothing. You're just too strong. So I actually have quite the reputation for knowing how to put up a fight. Hope you enjoyed the show at least. Oh, huh. First time we meet face to face. You know her? A pleasure. I'm Isabel, and I'm the client who posted your request. Figured I should at least pick up the goods in person. If it meant digging myself out of my dark and comfortable hole coming out in the sun for a while. Oh no, it's the Persona 5 doctor.
Yep.
That's what's my first guess. Like, okay, she's a doctor, she's ordering stuff, so she's ordering medicines and other things that she can't get a hold of normally. Okay then, here's your stuff. Yep, this is it, good work. I should be just what my patient needs. Patient mean there's medicine there? That's what I mean, yeah. You can probably tell, but I'm a doctor. Not the regular kind though, think more back alley. I take all kinds of jobs as long as the mirror, the client, and the mood is right. My current patient is a kid with an incurable disease. It's rare to see it in the Republic. Needed some medication for it that was only recently approved in the Rim area. For medication, then. It wouldn't have been approved in the Republic yet, then, if it's still even in Rim area. Still new in Rim area. Still technically illegal, so you gotta handle it in the down low. And since I guess in particular someone was busy, you put in a request for us to handle it. Quick on the uptake as ever, I appreciate that. Getting this medication all the way from River Fair is a real hassle, let me tell you. At least funding's not really an issue here since the kids' parents are rich. I see. You sprung a leak somewhere, yeah? That's how those two knew about it. Probably wanted to hold the meds hostage so they could fleece the parents for a good chunk of Mira. You definitely need to run a tighter ship if you don't want the whole world to know what you're up to. Harsh, but true. I can see that, especially after this. If you don't mind, then I'll be getting back to my patient. Don't worry about the payment. I'll be sure to get it to you. And let's hope we can meet again, you two. Later. Isabel's a black market doctor, then. She looks like quite... She... looks like she's quite... Don't chew on my frickin'... Chew on your paw, not on me! Yeah, she is. It was nice getting to meet her. Here, you want cool? Get this. Cool belly. Bonk.
Bonk! Crazy town.
Isabel treats her patients. He says something about a dark hole, right? Odd. He also talk about a certain someone. I wonder who that could be. So much I still don't know. Feels like I'm just scratching the surface.
All in a day's work. Or deposited.
Alright, head back to the Orbital Cafe.
Which way did that go in?
Gray and Chaos.
Why was that Chaos? Oh, I guess we're balanced out
you're delivering
anyways.
illegal medicine.
I guess it worked out evenly anyways, kind of. It was more difficult than I expected. It was a little bit early, don't mind putting in a few more hours. My girl, it's your first day, no need to go so hard right off the bat. If you got some spare hours, we can hit up the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. What do you say? Even treat you. Think of it as a sign-on bonus. Oh, really? Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. More than earned it. I can tell you're gonna be a great asset. Man, I can already almost taste the cream on that new latte already. I'm gonna die and go to dessert heaven. Just wants to go so he can indulge himself in sweets, doesn't he? Figures. Well, I'm ready when you go, whenever you are.
You heard the man. Go to the cafe.
What is it? This is a temple.
Yep. What's it look like in there?
Lolo
different.
here will be joining us. From LCM. Moved here from LCM because of my dad's job. Don't know anyone in Calvert yet. LCM, that's somewhere we haven't heard much about. From the Edith. Lolo, I'm Earl. I'm also from the Central East, so let's hang out. Oh, so it's out on the side that really weird stuff is going on. My name's Rooney.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Lolo. Rooney? Oh no, he's secretly a Roo in disguise. He's an EC Roo. Oh, I heard there was a canceled project from Falcom that was going to be a Roo-based game.
That would have been so cute.
A platform or something. It would have been on mobile, but it might have come to PC or something like that, but I don't... That's just a rumor
Too bad it
thing.
got canceled.
Hey, make a frickin' Bomberman Rui game outside of the racing game. But, I mean, they were main characters in the racing game, but... And one of the Bomberman games we never got here, because you could play as multiple Ruis, kind of like Yoshi story style. They're also in the anime. Well, the one in the anime is just a kid, but... And like Pokemon, they say when they're like before they learn how to talk in like English or whatever, they go Rui, Rui, Rui.
That's
Rui.
adorable.
Yeah. And yes, they do walk normally outside of just hopping. Which is kind of an interesting sort of mix of stuff. Why is the camera... Ever since Rusty, like, knocked the camera, it does not stop, like, rotating. Stop shaking!
Drone must be off balance.
What is happening? Stop, please. Okay, if I move the mouse, it stops it.
Alrighty.
So should we head to the maintenance tunnel and beat us some stuff up, or?
If you want, you kind of gained the levels already, so.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh no, Luna's flirting again.
Poorly flirting, yes.
Spot.
Yeah, you should be strong enough now that you don't even need to deploy your shards.
Proceed with caution. Combat over. Processing data. Don't forget about your charge attack. It should be safe.
Well then, away we go.
Yeah, don't forget to swap Anya's in for an extra 1.1.
I
0.1.
got something weird there for a second.
Let's get to work.
I'm gonna see heals.
No, there's a bunch of items that like popped
Fully
up.
replenished. Let's keep moving ahead. Here goes.
Looks like the gang's all here. Come on. Next.
Unleashing Shark Strike.
Wham!
I won't stop you.
Oh my gosh, Poppy!
Well then, away we go.
Luna, that is not how you flirt with Lakota.
I'll take it from here.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
We're not done yet. Let's keep moving ahead.
Oh, it's not letting me switch. There we go.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why. Maybe because the other guy's in the process of getting hit.
Maybe? Luna, please.
So yeah, certain extra skills and maybe sword skills too, you know, attack skills. They can attach status effects to your first strike, or start you off with certain stat boosts when you deploy your shards. That's quite nice.
Luna, please! You're annoying the hell out of him. Oh, Huskies!
Yeah, she was like this the whole time I was trying to stream A2XT.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack.
And she wasn't pestering Sweetie and Oreo.
Come on.
Flashcarding is kind of... There we go.
It should be safe for now.
Stop, Luna! Leave him alone, for crying out loud, dog. Oh my god. Luna! You are not endearing yourself to him, you are pestering him. Now he's coming out here to avoid you. No, stop.
Don't forget about your charge attack. I'll take it from here.
Here goes.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
I mean, it's pretty easy to run through here at least to get stuff.
Yeah.
That is sure a charge attack release.
Let's keep moving ahead. Messing battle. Proceed with caution. There, here goes. There.
Charge attack available.
I'm on. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hurting there, but
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack. There. Here goes. Go.
I'm on it.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
well, she gained one level at least, I guess.
That hits the spot. Whoops.
Mishka, what are you doing?
Dingus. That was. I'm pretty sure that was Luna.
That was Luna.
Then let's head over.
Dakota, what are you
Oh,
doing?
why hello.
I didn't want blueberry. I wanted department store.
Taking off now.
Buy some shoes. If I'm taking that much damage, I definitely need more defense.
Oh yeah! Don't forget to go to the office at some point and have Agnes make her new cookie recipe.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Welcome, welcome.
Hope you enjoy shopping.
Welcome to
Do I still need to buy more stuff, or are we good for now?
a little bit more food.
Think I'll have enough to get the 2 shoes then?
Yes.
Okay. That speed up alone is going to be worth it.
We await your next visit.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaker. Squeaky, squeaker.
Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeak. Luna, please.
Next appointment.
She just has to be a pest.
She's such a puppy.
All that build up and they're out of stuff to make the lattes with. What a letdown. At least the coffee was good. I guess. Maybe I'll mosey by this evening, see if they restock. I'm not gonna hang around this neck of the woods if I don't have to. So your distaste of the guild even trumps your love of sweets? Maybe this is more about one specific racer. Why are you staring at me like that?
Hey there. Working hard or hardly working?
But that is a hell of a greeting, dude. Huh? Zen? Zen? Zen, what the hell? Zen, dude. What a way to announce yourself. Oh no!
It wasn't the other guy.
Maybe. And the girl from before. Well, he didn't store it in the jar to use in battle. That's like Team Fortress 2 stuff. Should have bolted when we had the chance.
You're the kid Elaine grew up with, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm...
Zen the Immovable, one of the guild's go-to guys. Master level title practitioner, A-rank bracer. Though some folks say you should be S-rank by now. Isn't he S-rank by now? But and then again, they don't exactly announce that.
S is unofficial.
Yeah, the only like official S rank is Cassius. So
you know your stuff.
Because I remember in the previous thing they say that Zen was being recommended for promotion to that. He looks skinnier and younger.
Don't think
by
you're
far.
I noticed that too. And he has a different voice actor than he did in Sky.
In Sky, the dude looked like he was freaking bulky as hell. Like, Zin is partly how I imagined, like, if, like, Zin was a tiger, it's partly how I imagine Bastion's dad looks like.
It's nice to finally meet you, Spriggan.
You just got, like, that bulky martial artist, like, he can do command grabs on your ass moment look.
Sounds like we owe you for the other day.
Don't sweat it. I don't want to pass with a chance to put you guys in my debt. My name's Van Arkwright. I'd rather not met you, but here we are.
Huh. Well, it's nice to meet you all the same.
Why are you being so friendly to him? This guy's been stealing our jobs and doing shady stuff for years. To be honest, we probably have reasonable grounds to apprehend him.
Can't argue there.
That's so like you to say. Jin, we have nothing to gain by associating with this man.
Did she just call him Jin? What?
Yep.
Are they? What? That's confusing because, like, I know the original Jin was like a mistranslation thing, but now it's like. But then there was also Zane at some point. Was that the anime that did that? It's like.
No, Zane was the very first translation of Sky.
And
the
then
PSP translation.
And then now it's Zin, but they're calling him Jin. Is that just how we're pronouncing the Z here?
Come what may,
I
he
think
will
so.
expertly skirt the line of legality and our code
Chinese.
to avoid incriminating himself. We need not interact with him more than the bare minimum necessary to do our duties, as we did the other day.
See? She gets
Be quiet, Van.
Those two had a fling or something in the past, jeez. Yes, ma'am. Wow. Not as much. Isn't that something? You got a Zypha, right? Yeah, what's it to you?
Contact information exchanged with the Calvert Racer Guild. Commissions received.
Wait, what? Are you sure this is wise? Can't be serious. See? We just got in a few big jobs. Lane and I are going to be out of town for a few days. You wouldn't mind helping us out a bit, would you? I don't see the harm in letting you take care of some of those simple jobs like monster exterminations. All that and some are a little too great for us, if you catch my meaning. Hold on. I guess looks can be deceiving, huh? You're built like a bear, but sly as a fox. Alright, I'll take your jobs for 20% more than your going rate. If they ain't my style, I ain't doing it. That work for you? Sure does. You can look over the two I just sent you, but I don't think there should be any issue with either. I'd like you to take care of at least one of them. It's in a place you've got a bit of a connection to now. Oh, well, whatever. I'll take a look at them later. This isn't a good idea. We can't trust a shady character like this guy in our work. I understand your reservations, but with as much work as we have piling up, now's not the time to get picky about help. I'll handle the reports and getting this approved. That okay with you, Elaine? So be it. Well, you got a train to catch. See you two around. Elvis and I will go buy the tickets, so if you want to say anything to this guy, make it quick.
Did Jin have that giant ponytail in Sky? He looks like the protagonist of, like, Xenogears or something.
I think it grew out longer, but I want to know how he, like, de-aged. Unbelievable.
Maybe it's a secret Taito technique.
See, you're just as popular with your seniors as ever. Too bad only men fall for it. My charms work on the ladies too, you know. Might have met my match with that guy, though. Zin's gonna be a tougher cookie than I thought. Finally see how he can go toe-to-toe with that freak of nature. Huh? No, never mind. I don't have time to dig into that right now. Just so you know, Hayes been silent since what happened. It'll be a while before we learn anything more. Beggars. So you're a client of his, correct, Yes, was it? Yes, that's right. I really appreciate your help the other day, too. I appreciate the sentiment, but I didn't contribute much, really. What are you doing out and about with him today, though? Given that you're not wearing your uniform, is your request not over yet? Well, that is part of it, yes. I'm also working part-time at Arkwright Solutions now. Today's my first day at the job. But explain yourself, now. Hey, I tried to turn her down. I'm telling you, she's craftier than she looks. Sure, there's some other stuff going on, but no stuff could excuse this. What are you thinking? She's a civilian. What would you do if she got... Elaine, the train's leaving in a minute. Wait, did he just say Elaine? The Elaine? No way. This conversation is not over, for the record. Don't think you can avoid me forever. And yes, please be careful. Better keep her safe. Sorry to keep you waiting. Don't sweat it, but we need to go. Something tells me she's gonna keep hounding for answers till she gets one. Now, how am I gonna shake her off next time? So I take it you two are close? It's a generous way to put it. We just go way back is all. Even though we've both been in the capital for a while, I hadn't seen her for 3 years till recently. I see, but you seem so... Never mind. Well anyway, could have gone without meeting the big guy, to be honest. And who'd have guessed it? Jinzu Mobile, of all people, would be dumping work on us. What you mean? Even people outside of Calvert will recognize his name. Did you look at the jobs he sent you to his IFA yet? Not yet. Guess I gotta look. Oh, so that's their game. They come forth a dangerous monster. A 100-eyed drone would appear deep within the second section of the underground maintenance tunnel. Someone stole my wallet. I'd like to get it back, but it's been sold onto the black market. Can you help me out? I'll explain the details in person. One of them sounds like my usual kind of thing. So for the other, the cops took so long investigating Como that a monster moseyed in, huh? So it seems. Handy that both of them were close to the areas we were already planning to cover. None of this was on the docket, though. We'll call it a day and head back to the office. I'd like to keep helping if you'll have me. It's my first day on the job, after all. Then I guess we gotta get back to work.
Alright, so Monster Quest will advance the story, so do Wallet Quest first. He's right in there.
Oh, are you? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Take it you're the client the guild referred to us? Yes, that's right. My name's Alicia. Shall we take a seat? I'll explain the job details to you. People from the guild told me that the two of you are experienced in more off-record matters, comparatively speaking. So you want our help in finding a wallet that ended up on the black market? Can you tell us what happened? Of course, I was a victim of pickpocketing a few days ago. My wallet was stolen. I told the guild about it right away, but they managed to catch the culprit. They unfortunately already used all the mirror inside and sold the wallet itself. Oh no. Racers were able to recover some of the money from me at least. But it's the wallet itself I cared most about. It was a present my parents gave me for my 20th birthday. It's one of my most prized possessions. I really want to get it back, whatever it takes. I understand why. Buying it back from the black market won't be an issue. I put the mirror forward for it. I caught the tail. I got it. Please help me.
What's he doing, kitty?
Being a direct request from the guild, I don't see any issues with taking you up on it. Should we start right now? Yes. Alright, we'll do it. Can you tell us a bit about the wallet itself? It's gotta be pretty valuable if a pickpocket would just up and sell it like that. It is. It's a Pintali from their memorial lineup. It's high quality leather made to last. My parents saved for a while so they could afford it for me. At least a luxury brand. Last I checked, their wallets go for at least a few thousand mira apiece. I condemn that they did it in the first place, but I understand why people will have to sell it. Huh, okay, one more question. Did the pickpocket tell the guilds where they sold it to? Fortunately, they refused to say that much. The guilds still tried to find the wallet, but they've had no luck in finding it, no matter how hard they've searched. They tried at least, though. Still, it helps narrow down my search. I just gotta look where the guild didn't. I ended up in the hands of a competent black market seller. Now I think about it, it might have been that old guy. Wait, you have an idea where it might be? An idea, yeah. Not sure, but it's worth checking. It's probably down there right now. No, scratch it. It's probably in the department store boutique right now, actually. See if we can find something there then. But you know how things go later. Is this the trade guy we gotta unlock to?
What's next?
I mean, we gotta have a typical shady trade guy. Your arms look so small compared to your body, dude.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
You directing a freaking orchestra? Let me ask you a question. We're looking for one of your regulars. An old man called Yamai. I'm gonna talk business with him, you see. He's been here today. Came here not long ago, actually. Often buys our lower quality, outdated goods at surprisingly fair prices. He's in a good mood today, too. You mentioned picking up a good haul today. I think he said his next stop would be a repair shop. I wanted to stop by and see if they had anything worth buying. Maybe he's referring to the one at Old Town? So my beer's on, let's go check it out. Well, come to think of it, it still looks like it sells wallets, too. Have you ever sold any wallets from Epitoli's Memorial Series here? We still do, actually. We've stocked them ever since they were first put onto the market last year. They're a really popular item, Mars, since you can engrave them. Our customer base loves them. How much do they cost? I heard it's at least a few thousand mira. Be about 10,000 mira, sales tax included. Got it. We learned a lot from you, so thanks for the info. Well, happy to be of service. Next we should head out to the repair shop.
Stanley time.
Off we go.
Welcome.
See, because we got an option for bonus SP.
Okay.
Don't want a kitty to mess things up.
That's all the secondhand stuff that we've got lately. Thank you for buying so much. We sincerely appreciate it. Trust me, if anyone's thankful, it's me. Just happy I could find so much intriguing merchandise. Today's my lucky day, truly. Here's that guy. Hey, folks, don't mind us. Oh, hey, Van, I didn't see you there. Vine? You must be that Spriggan everyone's talking about. Maybe. I am. Sorry to bug you. Care to answer a few questions? I want to talk about some of your merchandise. Oh, I'm listening. So you're looking for a Pintily wallet. Did recently come across one, yes. Time-wise, it does line up with the one you're looking for. Crafty lot, you two, managing to stiff your way to me. Just cleaning up after the bracers. They were having a rough time figuring out the specific broker that got it. Anyone with actual experience in the black market would know what tree to go bark up first. Yours, old man. I guess I've built something of a reputation for myself over the years. So are you going to part with the wallet? We'll make sure it gets back to its rightful owner. What my merchandise goes through before it gets to me is really not my business. It's in my hands now, and that's what matters to me. Can't give away my valuable merch to just anyone that comes asking for it. I go out of business. Now if you come to me as a paying customer, it'd be a different story. You still intend to sell it even though you know it's stolen? That's stolen? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, how do you feel on this? But we're gonna get the wallet back. I'll have to play with this guy's rules. You know your boss will get it in that case. Why don't we start talking numbers, huh? Small years is practically new. Whoever the old owner was must have taken good care of it. That might I'm willing to offer you a discount. 10% off market price, down from 10,000 mira to 9,000. Seems fair to me. 9,000 mira? I don't know.
What, 9,000?
After the price, you don't gotta take it. Try haggling. See if you can get him to bite for cheaper. Don't got much to lose. Okay, why not? It'll be a good learning experience for as well. Do we even have the money for this?
The client gave you the money for it.
Well, try your hand at bargaining for me on the way. Let's see what you got to bring to the table. She said she's willing to buy the wallet back if that's what it took. 9,000 for it isn't a fair price considering everything we know. Gotta give him a good reason to change his mind. We had a conversation with another vendor before we came here. Tells the specific wallet can be personalized with an engraving. You know for a fact that our client received the wallet for her 20th birthday. It's extremely likely that the wallet has some sort of birthday message engraved on it. Even if it looks new, the engraving alone would dock a lot of its value. Before we agree on the price, could you confirm whether or not that's the case? Ugh, you drive a hard bargain, young lady. Alright, I'll come clean. You're right, the wallet is in fact engraved. I don't know whose birthday it was, but the message on it is to that effect. I decided the wallet itself is in pristine condition. You made your point, I'm willing to offer you a 30% discount instead. No, I don't think it does. I think you can still do better than that. Pay plus a fair price, but no, he's still trying to take me for a ride. If we get a deal on it, it's now or never.
50.
We'll give you 50%. I think that's a much fairer price. Oh, do you now? Mind illuminating me? I can understand why you would insist on limiting the discount to 30% when the wallet is from such a popular brand. We really can't forget about the birthday message addressed to our client. It'd be hard to find a client willing to buy an item with the engraving addressed to someone. If you want to make it an enticing purchase, you'd have to reduce the price one way or the other. I'm with her on this one. I'd give it up if I were you. You're just gonna make yourself look bad and keep playing hardball in the face of the facts. Ugh. Alright, you're alright, you win. 50% discount is. That'll be 5,000 Mira. Final offer, we have a deal? Yes, thank you much. Damn, good work. Not bad for a rookie. Here's your 50,000 or 5,000 Mira. 50,000 would be way overkill. It's good to me. Here's a wallet for you two. The memorial wallet. This is it. We did it. I was hoping to make more money off of that, but it is what it is. That'll be taking my leave. If any of your other clients need something from me, I'll be happy to do business again. Until then... Damn, that old man's one tough customer. Give him a reach and he'll take a selg. Anyway, we got what we were after. Let's get the wallet back to its rightful owner. Alright, I'm just glad this all... a little too happy there on this. Contact Alicia and agree to meet here in the Orbital Cafe. Buying it back cost us 5,000 Mira. We believe this is the wallet you were looking for. Could you take a look into yourself to confirm? Happy 20th birthday. May your life be filled with endless joy. Can't believe it. It's a little embarrassing that you had this me like this, but this is definitely my wallet. Honestly, I never thought I'd see it again. Much less so quickly. I can't believe you got it back to me. I'm glad to hear we bought the right one. I have to go and thank the guild for referring you to me too. You have no idea how much this means to me. Thank you so much. No problem. Just make sure you don't go falling for another pickpocket.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Law points.
Do you have any
Alrighty, get anything you want to get, cause it's dungeon time.
Dungeon, 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 dungeon man.
Thanks for coming in.
I would buy more healing items, but the problem is I don't have much money for that. And I mean,
you have so many healing items already.
I know, but it's also kind of like the upgrade by like gourmet level 2. Oh, that's right. Speaking of, Nanner launched.
Then let's head over.
Yeah. Don't forget, you have to read the book to get the recipe.
Oh, it's bad. Okay. So each character has their own unique recipes this year?
I guess so.
Chocolate sable. The chocolate duker?
So nice.
I'll give it a try.
Sablé.
I hope you like it.
Sablé du fromage. 900 HP. I may as well just buy the ingredients to make freaking food to heal at this point instead of buying healing items.
That is how Trails likes to operate, isn't it?
Not before, really. I got so many healing items that had good healing from, like, spells, it didn't really matter.
Sure, give me a minute. Didn't mean
Oh yeah, don't forget, Anya's healing potential goes up when she boosts.
I know. Jeez. It's kind of a bit of a way to upgrade that. It makes me wonder if the game expects you to be increasing this all the time. Is it balanced around that?
Maybe.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
There, some extra healing items.
What's next?
What's next? To the riverside.
Then let's head over.
Get the water. And I'm gonna do the things on get the water.
Food truck with a way too bright thing. I see pancakes. Hold on. Pasta. I see pasta. I see a gold rim steak, a pork chop, and pancakes, and a crepe. What is that?
Pretty diverse menu.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look who it is. Well, so you open yet? Still adding up, I'm afraid. Be done by evening. If you want to stop by then. Oh. Mobile food stand. That's partly what I wish I had the money to get. Not like a truck, per se, but just something to make the New Orleans-style snowballs, because then I could actually make some decent money just working for myself. Because I know how to make snowballs. And it's Florida. It's like 120 something. It was like 123 degree heat index. I could probably sell a bunch of those. Just be out there for lunch, maybe dinner, and I'd make way more money than I do otherwise. So we just have to run through this whole thing again, huh? But that's fine. We'll just kick everything's butt unless everything's stronger. Uh-oh. I don't think we'd be coming back here so soon. Sounds like higher elements are at work music. Music monster in that area beyond that crime scene, right? Yeah, now we're here. There was something I forgot to tell you last time. We're going to the charging station nearby first.
This is the same music that was here the first time.
I know, but this is still like the kind of music that played in like places that had higher elements active in the previous games. It's just a remix. With a more clock theme to it. Are we going to be dealing with the Septarian of time? We didn't deal with the Septarian time already.
Not yet. I think that is the one that is in Calvert.
That's what I'm guessing, because there seems to be like a time theme to it, like all this. Especially with the TikTok
and the plan
stuff.
is called the Eternal Recurrence Plan.
Yeah. Oh no! Ouroboros caused, well, I can't say the name of the game, but you know what game I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it yet. Will be sure to recharge your EP and take a rest here. Don't mind the noises it makes. It's healing gas. What did you eat today? Jeez.
That door back there is still open. I wonder why.
Soft pretzel bites.
Probably so the cops can come and go as they please.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Peas, big pasta,
You picked the wrong guy to
steak.
fight.
Show them what you're really capable of. It should be safe for now. Here goes.
Coconut yogurt parfait.
Why won't you let me
You
switch?
picked the wrong guy to fight.
That is annoying.
Could it also have to do with the attack animation? I don't know.
Here's KO. We need to keep hold of that.
Yeah, honestly, the drinks restore so little. I just use those for healing, side healing out of battle.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. It should be safe getting Ricky with so many.
Here
Don't
goes.
forget about your charge attack.
Well then, let's get to work.
Launching arrow.
This'll hurt.
Choose a shark. Get the upper hand.
Boom.
Should be safe for now.
I'm getting so many healing items from destroying boxes. It's I don't even need to buy any.
Truly the Trails experience.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Looks like you're getting going here. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Let's do battle. Proceed with caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
One more.
Here goes.
It's actually oddly like not very responsive to dodge through a bunch of stuff in the field.
Here goes.
It should be safe for now.
Maybe I've just been playing too much Elden Ring, but it just doesn't seem to respond very easily to your inputs. Dodging is not as East-like as I'd like it to be, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they need to pull in some folks from the East 10 team.
Well, they changed it for 2, I heard, so because people didn't really enjoy this.
Charge attack
Okay.
available.
I'm surprised we're getting this like a year at most from now. NIS is working fast.
Well, they hired the Geofront team, and there's no COVID isn't the thing right now to keep them going. I mean, it's still a thing, but it's not like what it was.
It's nice that we're going to be almost caught up with what Japan has.
Yeah, and then we got Nordics coming out sometime this year for East.
Yeah.
Which means that next year should be part 3 of this, if there is a part 3. Because it's usually like East 1 year and then Trails the next, and they always seem to stagger it between the 2.
Let's get to work.
Well, you say that, but East 7 came out in like 2010.
Initializing drive.
This'll hurt.
Choose a shark. Get the upper hand.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. Here goes.
They're also making remakes of some East games. Like there's a 1 and 2 supposedly coming out, a full remake in modern style, and the Felghana remaster is coming out soon.
Ancient East vanished, like, in the style of the 3D East, so like, really weird. Like...
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but, I mean, it can be done. It's just... Will Dark Fact actually be made possible?
Are we in the party again? Sorry, what did you say?
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
It's like, are they going to fix Dark Fact?
Probably.
He's so notorious even during like GDQ, and when Vinny was playing East last night, he was apparently people were like, "It's Dark Fact! Oh no, the worst boss in RPG history." Like, I don't think he was that bad, but he was pretty bad.
Yeah, I had to try so many times to just beat him. Bump system! Bump system!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Here goes.
Enemy suppressed.
Jeez, I take... Almost feels like I take more damage just using the field battle system sometimes. It's only because it's really lacking response and sometimes to dodge and other stuff. If it was more responsive and had more options to it, it'd be more fun than just kind of being there to get through things.
That hits the spot.
What is this?
Our objective's just beyond this door. You ready?
Get in there and find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's the boss door. I was seeing a lot of red stars up here, so... Why is it marked down in the map down underneath there then? But... Como died here. I guess the cops are all done with their investigation, even the blood's gone. I don't recall seeing anything regarding this incident in the news, now I think about it. I mean, the perp is caught, with A involved, it's probably as far as anyone's willing to go. People will forget eventually, even ones that care. This is the sort of thing you tie up with a neat little bow. That's sad. But no one forced him to go stick his nose in A's business. He got greedy, and this is the result. Considering all the crap that's he's always been up to, I'd say he got what's coming. You gotta grow a thicker skin, you ain't surviving this job. Well, I guess it's as good as not to not be jaded. You don't go growing a thicker skin. It's best if you don't get too used to all the shit that goes on the darker side of society. Oh, we're just checking in here because of stuff. Water monster is further down this way? Yeah, this part of the underground was all but abandoned at the subway was constructed. We're more than likely going to find tougher monsters down here. Why does the air down here feel like it's been disturbed? Get down! Ah! Bats! Oh no.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, that's right, I replaced oh no with the Yoda thing. Over here, it looks like a whole host of mini themselves at home. I know this is what we're gonna find. I haven't come ready for it. Bah, I'm gonna have to...
Shield your eyes for a sec.
Huh? Got it. Camera flash?
That's half of them.
Hi, Dingo. I'm guessing you're from, Nord, huh?
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive.
Use a shark boost. Go all out.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Fans alive!
What is this chain effect, anyways?
I won't lose.
Activating skill.
What do you... Oh, chain effect just multiplies their damage.
There we go.
It's just how many hits I've done to something, it looks like.
Yeah. Certain S-crafts certain arts and S-crafts have a lot of hits.
Oh, that's where you need the Septium upturn. Luna, calm down. Surprised I didn't take more out of you. I'm fine, yes.
Good to hear.
You the one who used that flash? Wait, your Van's friend. Dingo Brad.
The name's Dingo Brad. Me and Van go way back. I'm a reporter with Meld Magazine.
Oh wow, that's quite a well-known magazine. Luna, you don't get caught in the cords. What are you doing? Those Raiders will start the show these days, but Mel's a classic.
I can't recall whether or not we've heard Dingo's name before. Like, was he in Sunshine on Yes?
I didn't read it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you've heard of him. I didn't think an honor student like you would have been into that kind of stuff. But I'm not. I just happen to have a friend who loves it. I've only read a little.
You should tell that friend of yours to give it up. Meld's not for RMS students to read, Miss Claudel.
He didn't learn it from me. Must have figured it out on his own.
I'm no Bermati, but I'm in the same trade on the side. Your name is the extent of what I know, though. Don't worry.
I don't mind. You seem like a close friend of mine, so I'm sure you can be trusted. Thank you for helping us. It didn't take long to turn around. That's what being so damn handsome gets you. Just as we finally get even, though, I'm already back in your debt. What are you even doing down here? Something else pop up around Giacomo? Nope, I'm not here for work. You didn't pass anyone on your way here, did you? I know you're taking care of a monster for the guild, but I figured I'd ask.
It was not Dingo.
How did you... Of course you already knew. No, wait a sec. You're telling me someone else is down here with us? Yeah, civilian at that. 20-year-old female, no combat experience. That is very worrying. Wait a minute. It's not that rookie reporter from the Tyrell Times, is it?
I'm Marielle M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times.
When are we going to get a reporter in our party, or is that going to stick strictly to Star Ocean 2?
You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you?
I mean, I'm sorry, but she totally is a Trails reporter. Except she joins your party with Kung Fu. Chisato is way stronger than Noelle, too. Oh, we met outside the police station? Sure, we're wrong, but that's the one. I designed myself to look for her alone, but you happened to show up at the perfect time. Mind giving me a hand? So I'm hoping I get some birthday money this year, because I was either going to get Persona 3 or the Star Ocean remake. The Star Ocean remake... I played Star Ocean, but I've never played through Persona 3, but I don't know. They're both on sale or pretty nice right now. That's why I was hoping I'd get something. I'm only spending the extra... I have like a big store, like not a big, but like 2 months of backup just in case, I think. But I don't want to spend any of that, you know?
Yeah.
But the birthday money would just be extra stuff. It would put us back at even again. Besides, I get the feeling this might be my fault. I had already pre-purchased the SMT 5 and Elden Ring DLC before when I was actually still had like a full-on job. I get the feeling this might be my fault. What? Not a fifth of it, sure. She's a very competitive streak, and for some reason she's pegged me as her rival. The only reason she charged in the police station the other day was to get one over on me. Sure, you can guess how well that went. Yeah, I kinda feel bad now. But then, because Van gave her the wrong information, her report didn't work out. So she grew frustrated and still right into danger in hopes of finding something worthwhile. What are we waiting for? We should save her before something terrible happens. We're gonna, that's what I was saying. We didn't see any sign of her on her way here, so she's gotta be further in. You know what would be a real loop? If one of the main characters in the future Trails games is a reporter.
That would be cool, yeah.
Or if they want to do a complete, like, turnabout justice thing, you're playing as a professor in the final one. Just can help him battle. The only weapon I've got is my camera. I delete on YouTube.
Reincarnation of Professor Epstein, I don't know.
Just hope she hasn't made it all the way where that monster is. I don't think the ordinary monsters here are any better for a civilian. We need to hurry, she's in real danger. You get like a tiny, adorable, like, chibi little tiny ferret thing named Salt. That has like megalomania but can't do anything other than be like a magical girl sidekick. And that's the reincarnation of a certain big bad guy. Time to show Vaughn all I've learned from my battles so far. I find it funny that Weissman is pretty much, like, so far the only, like, bad guy of all things. Like, he was even more...
I mean, Ishmelga's pretty bad.
Ishmelga was bad, too, but Ishmelga was made that way by people. That's not necessarily the same level as Weissman just being, I'm gonna be a JRPG evil dude. Kefka is my inspiration. Time to show Van all I've learned from my battle so far. Because, I mean, friggin' Ouroboros basically tossed him aside. I mean, he's the only one who's dead, kind of, maybe. Hopefully, they better not bring him back. That wouldn't make any sense. Campanella didn't seem to like him at all.
What do you mean? The Aryan Road is dead.
Yeah, Oh, we're probably gonna fight her ghost or something. She seems too popular to not come back in some way. Can't keep leaving most of the work to him forever. I need to be more proactive. Brilliant Halo. Dingo.
Unfortunately, unlike a certain other reporter, he does not show up in battles to blind enemies with his camera.
But that means we don't have to protect him either.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Gotcha! You snooze, you lose.
Use a
This'll hurt.
I wonder if we are going to get Trails in the Sky remakes.
They wanted to remake them.
Initializing drive.
All you on yet?
Like, I wonder how different the combat is going to be from Daybreak, considering it's like 3rd and 4th generation ordnance.
Activating skill.
Like, I feel like Falcom is too internally consistent to just bring over the Zypha gimmicks wholesale.
I mean, they seem to change mechanics and things up with each chapter overall.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper activating drive. There.
All you on yet?
They're done.
There.
A chance.
Initializing drive.
This'll
Use a
hurt.
sharp boost. Go all out.
Chance.
Activating
Time for
skill.
the main event.
Sepith up with the Sepith up crystalline. Look at it all rain! Damn! Look at all the Sepith falling down!
Loose gauge limiter unlocked. You did it.
That is a lot of Sepith I just got from that. Jeez.
Yep. It sure is. You figured it out.
Oh no. Luna is being Luna again.
Luna! You're such a puppy. Puppy. Why are you so sleepy, puppy?
Charge attack
Why are
available.
you so noisy?
Battle finished.
Here
Now
goes.
processing data.
He goes woof 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 woof.
More tutorials.
Activating charge.
Or just battle. Critical?
I mean, in past games when you had weird event battles like this, it meant the characters are gonna get into a conversation at the end.
I owe you one.
That too.
This'll hurt.
Dingus?
Hello, Luna. You're a dingus.
This'll hurt. All you on yet? Sucker.
Like, I have a shard skill on Van that causes him to just butt in when an enemy is near death and just throw shards at it until it dies.
Like hell you are. A chance.
It takes like, what, like 10 time elements on the attack line though?
Jeez.
So yeah, probably not getting that set up until mid-chapter 2 or so.
That newbie's got some real obsession with me, you know.
Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
What's going on between you two anyways? So early she sees you as a rival. Do you happen to know why? Guys as good as mine, maybe she just likes having a bit of friendly competition with other people in the industry. Why do you ask anyways? Oh, no reason, sorry. Oh, B, it's not like I have anything to hide. Yes, I can tell you the story. This happened right after Muriel joined the Tyrell Times. She set off on some noble crusade against a politician with a rather, let's say, unsavory reputation. When he caught wind of what she was doing, he started threatening her. Ah, the righteous young journalist who ends up vanishing into the darkness she thought she could fight. Tales all this time. Of course, they didn't pan out that way this time, and I'm assuming the reason why to get these charged, they just so happen to have some dirt on said politician. Wasn't big or anything, not really worth calling it a scoop, so I packed it up and sent it over to Muriel. She did exactly as I expected and went public with that info. What happened after that? Long story short, nothing. Like I said, it wasn't anything major, not the kind of dirt that get you a hit piece. That's why most journalists wouldn't bother writing up something like that. Muriel isn't most journalists. That girl's as green as they come. True, but that politician didn't realize that. He convinced himself that Muriel must have some real dirt on him, or she never would have gone public with something so insignificant. He took it as her trying to propose the truth. After that, he stopped messing with her. So when you sent her that information, was that the outcome you were hoping for? That's right, though admittedly I never thought it'd turn out as well as it did. For whatever reason, Lady Luck's taken a real shine to that girl. She sticks her nose in the danger over and over, and yet every time she comes out of it without so much as a scratch. Guess she was just born under the right stars. I see. She sounds like a real agent of chaos to me. You know the type. They're always making messes that everyone else has to mop up later. It's her alright, and right now we're the cleanup crew. So let's get to her before she goes and makes yet another mess. Alright, Rusty, I gotta get up.
Rusty, buddy.
Luna's pet. You're cute. I can't tell if Luna needs out.
Oh, look, he has an achievement.
Yeah, let's get. Thought there was a smell coming from in there. It's just a river outside. Can you get out? Let's go, baby. Alright. These are out. I'm gonna get me some water. Need to drink more. The dreamsicle. And water I had there, I didn't wash up the soap out. So it's never getting nasty. Alright. Now we wait for Luna to go board Bork, or Ding, or Yap, or whatever she's gonna do. but there we go. She definitely needed out. Alright, here we go. Let us continue. Ah, Rusty.
Let's keep moving ahead.
That was quick. I see a chest.
First, looks like 5 in this dungeon.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
I'm on. Take this. Let's finish the job.
Jeez, anytime I switch it on, yes, she just gets absolutely freaking hammered when she gets hit at all.
Thanks, pal. Chance.
Gotcha.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
I'm on it.
Hey, more revive ball. Good.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take the sun. You snooze, you lose.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
This'll
hand.
hurt. Take that. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, don't be afraid to boost when you got a full gauge. It recovers super fast.
Yeah, I gotta
Especially
get
when you're in
that.
the field.
Aerial Buster. Rusty is being his daughter right now. See? That's where
Hi,
Sweetie gets it
Rusty.
from. He's got both my arms just flopped across both of them.
Rusty buddy. You're so
Bats.
funny.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Bats.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Come on. You coming in?
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. There.
Charge attack available.
I'll get them all at once.
Initializing drive.
Oh, she actually responds to having them all at her sight. Ah, interesting. Ow.
I'll take you on. There.
Sucker.
Ben. Use a sharp
This'll
to get the
hurt.
upper hand. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Well then, away we
Yay,
go.
1.9.
I'm on. Looks like a chest.
That is a crap load of Sepith.
Heck yeah!
I'll take it from here.
I'm on it.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Menacing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack. I'll take it from here.
Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy shards. Initializing drive.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. There.
All you on, yes.
Here goes.
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
Give me some EP back. Barely any EP back, but
It is a physical art, or physical craft,
I know.
There we go.
against the drone.
A chance.
Ayaw!
Thanks, pal.
There we go. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
So yeah, I know there are achievements for getting up to a 4.0 tactical bonus.
How the heck do you do that, I wonder? More mechanics later, maybe?
No, you just have to have just the right enemy formation, I think.
Looks like
There was a blurb about it in the Chapter 2 guide.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
I guess I'll point that out to you when we get there.
Look out!
I didn't.
But you know, lots of links, lots of items, lots of impede. And swapping characters around in the field before you deploy your shards.
Here goes.
Look out! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Keep it up.
Cypher activate. Pull out all the stops.
Activating drive.
4 turns, jeez. Well, she's probably not gonna hit anything with that. Ow! Oh, no, she will hit them. Stop that.
You'll pay for that. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Might want to have her use Brilliant Halo.
What's her S-craft?
Boost level maximum strength.
I can't.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Why not? Does she have a status? Okay, well, cancel the boost and try something else, I guess.
Oh, I need to heal decently anyways.
Here goes.
Ow. She has enough CP. Do I need, like,
Activating skill.
more of it?
Sucker.
You should only need to use 100 and be double boosted and not be muted or something. It's sealed, I guess, actually.
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
I'll dice you up.
I have to do something.
Boost level maximum strength.
It's working now.
It'll be alright. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Here goes.
I mean, you had no target for some weird reason.
Certain arts will work better.
That all you got? All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker. Chance.
Yeah, you could have used the Vandalize raid.
I'll take it from here.
Here goes.
I'll take it from there.
I might have almost accidentally said Tiger Charge.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
Here goes.
Lloyd studied the Byakko style of combat.
That looks like a nice chest.
Action 2. And Action 2
Nice.
already? Jeez.
Shifting to maiden, that's a single element slot. New shard skill added.
There you go. Now just put. Now if you just
maintenance
find like a defense 2 to also put on the sword line, you can get the Deadly Lance.
Shard skills updated.
Septium Vein's only 3 Earth, right?
Yeah, something like that. A woof.
Woof.
A woof.
Woof woof. Woof woof woof. Woofity woof.
Come on. Here's the husky. The husky you didn't get, well, you got bigger, but you didn't get too much bigger. I was worried she was going to hit over 100 pounds, but nope. She weighs the same amount. She weighs just a little more than Lakota does. She's like 60-some pounds, almost 70. She's not as big as
Hi,
a
puppy.
But of course, Lakota's dad and brothers were all over like 80, 100 pounds. 187-pound dog, that was his dad. So, if they ever have puppies, that's going to be quite some gigantic dogs in their genes. Hi, Rusty. Hi, Luna. Don't get caught in the cords.
He's such a good boy.
And he's gonna have a vet appointment this week to get some treatment for his arthritis and all that. There seems to be a battle coming up in here. I can't tell if that's the boss or what.
It's not the boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not yet.
If there's no charging station, it's not a boss fight. That refreshing wheat tea is so bad. You might as well just get rid of it.
True. I can gourmet rank up if I eat something else. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Defense plus 10.
That's pretty good. Especially this early in the game.
Look out! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating drug.
Oh yeah, you definitely always want to keep an eye out for those boost plus turns, because like, there's no reason not to full boost with the guy before.
It's still kind of hard to notice the turns in this. I just got to adjust to the new thing. Ow.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. A chance!
Oh, also, I noticed a change with the way S-breaks work.
How is that?
If it is an ally's turn and you S-break with somebody else, they butt in before your ally's turn and don't steal the turn bonus.
Huh.
All you on yet? Chance!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating drug.
Like, if you used Vandalized Raid on Anyez's next turn, Van would not get the Sepith bonus.
Pull out all the stops. Here goes.
Oh, like that?
Yeah. Also, you can't back out of it now that you've done that.
That is very weird and not explained whatsoever.
Maybe they just wanted to prevent the player from taking more advantage of turn stuff. I don't know.
But that was kind of the tactical part of the previous stuff.
Yeah, it is odd.
Think about it, Dingo. You've helped Muriel quite a lot, haven't you? Why would she consider you a rival then? If anything, you'd think she'd fancy him instead. Man, it wasn't always like that. But after the whole deal with the politician, she became weirdly fixated on me. She just won't leave me alone. Okay, pretty boy, rein it in with the flexing. And to tell her that she should probably not be so friendly with the competition. That's how she found out I worked for Meld. Actually, it's quite a shocker. Oh, Meld, huh? Oh, so she realized the amazing journalist she looked up to works for a trashy gossip rag. Look at you, breaking that righteous little heart of hers. Hey, you'd think she'd just leave it at that and cut contact. Then she pivoted to talking about course correcting, making me a proper journalist. Now she's playing my rival too for whatever reason. Joke's on me because that just made her follow me around even more now. See, for as annoyed as you look, you can't just turn a blind eye to her either. You care about her enough that you've gone in after her, even if you were alone, right? Well, in some goddess-forsaken way, it's my responsibility. Least I can do is keep an eye on her. Bet your boss here would do much the same. Nah, I don't do babysitting. I don't mind helping her this time, but that's only because I'm already here for the wanted monster. Speaking of wanted monster, how about we hurry up? Sure, we haven't found her yet after all. She must be deeper in still. Sorry for all the bother, but thanks for helping me out. How much deeper in?
Not much farther.
Alright, so we can kill the monster for tonight at least, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Be sure to keep your distance. I'm on it. I'll take it from there.
Charge attack available. Enemy shard strike. Now's your chance to deploy shards.
Yay! Ow.
All you want yet?
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Wait, does that thing resist water?
Oh no.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
I'm on it.
Seems to me like usually they are weak to 2 of the base elements and resist the other 2.
That looks like a nice chest. This could get tricky with so many. There! I'm on it.
Initializing drive.
Got a whole slew of
Use
them.
a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating drive.
All you want yet? Eat this.
Go on.
Well then, away we go.
Red Pendulum. Wow, already?
75% effective at preventing ailments.
Wow, they changed that up, huh?
Yeah. Also, you got some achievements.
They do?
Yep.
Wow. That's a lot of stuff.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
This could get tricky with so many. Sensing fire. Proceed with caution. I'll take it from not there. Let's keep moving.
Charge attack available.
Some of these don't really give you anything except Sepith.
Processing data.
Let's get to work.
Unleashing sharp strike.
I mean, you do vastly outlevel the lizards at this point.
Use a
This'll
sharp
hurt.
boost to get the upper hand.
The bats, not so much.
All you want yet?
Activating skill.
Bonk. What was that about?
The bump system?
Something weird
Good
there.
work, guys. We all in one
Watch out
piece?
for range attacks.
Are we gonna get the perfect
I
dodge?
can't help but notice you were using physical attacks on the drone again.
I am trying to get the dodge for the bonus.
Let's finish the job.
Here goes.
That's the only reason I was doing that. But it's not going off, so it's like...
Your stun attack gauge was full anyway.
Initializing drive.
I was doing that for the bonus.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Don't take your eye off the enemy.
This'll hurt.
Like... Because it gives me an extra bonus to my, like, yeah, it just gives me an extra bonus effect at the end of the battle if I do the perfect dodge. It just wasn't working.
Should be safe for you. Fully replenished.
I can already tell getting like a 4 thing is going to be a pain in the butt because this, I don't know, the field battle stuff seems kind of wonky.
Definitely sounds like her.
We need to hurry.
Oh no, it's a gold one.
Best point found.
You can buy equipment, huh?
You can also cook. Wait, the Mirage Turbine is stronger, isn't it?
What? Mirage Turbine? What do you mean?
I saw something that was all blue. Was it the guard vest?
No?
Okay. Alright, so this boss, it's a 100-eyed drone, and... do you have an Earth plugin for Agnes? Yeah, you have Earthbreaker.
Well, that's cheap to unlock that. Jeez.
Yes. I mean, it is your primary way of customizing arts.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
But yeah, like throwing a defense one into Agnes's drive line and giving her the Earth something plug-in.
Tier bomb is 200. Fresh egg. I guess I need bread otherwise?
That hits the spot.
Trade! E-Material Plus, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that's for yet. I haven't needed to use it.
I need Chameleon Spice, which I'm getting lots of.
Sure, give me a minute.
Healing!
Didn't mean to keep you.
No enemies.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Yeah, by the way, plugins can only be swapped out at charging stations or orbital factories.
This is for buying a plugin, but it's not for...
You go to custom.
Plugins, there we go.
Yeah, Agnes gets Earthbreaker and Van gets anything, I guess. Putting an Earth-type quartz in her drive line would also give her a chance to boost the Earth art, which would be good.
I'd have to make one.
Yeah. Or just take off Van's defense one.
That is a kind of a lot of EP for that, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. I keep forgetting EP is Earth in this game.
On which one?
Her drive line, where the EP cut one is right now.
But that's water only.
So then replace the EP cut one.
Rusty, I am trying to do something!
Alrighty.
Cat! Fine, I'll go through here.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
There, now she has her
New
boost.
shard skill added. Single element slot added. New shard skill added.
And Aqua Boost. She has both of them.
Woohoo!
And not a fat cat sitting on, stomping on my frickin' controller while I'm trying to do stuff.
Alright, should be good to go now.
Oh no, the hell?
Although, after the cutscene, after this boss, you're gonna be getting into some stuff, so I would say save there.
Don't eat me! I taste awful!
You are
Actually,
covered
I guess you
in
can.
slime.
That's weird. Touching! Being eaten by a monster in a place like this is such a spectacular way to die! Adios! Mom! Dad! Dingo!
You got some luck on you.
I've seen enough Sentai to know where this is going.
He just... Dingo just freaking drop kicks him. I hope he joins the party, because that's just...
Huh?
Drop kicking a slime off of somebody takes some, like, weird, like, hockey moment going on there.
Eating wouldn't be so bad after all.
This is no time for daydreaming. We're moving back.
It's like, you got this. Let's finish him off. Right! Why are you so big all of a sudden? You just had to get into that boss sort of stuff, huh?
Get him!
Going all in.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
There.
There!
All you want yet?
A chance!
Rusty, please.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Activating drop.
Yes! No crap! What do you think I'm doing, lady?
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Certain art full boost. Go all out.
You got this.
It's working your
Time
own.
for the main event.
Yeah, touch this slime monster with your bare hands.
All you want yet?
Ow!
Ow.
You want yet? A chance.
That's a lot of stat down.
Go all out.
Yeah, good thing White Heal cures all of it.
Good luck.
There.
That too.
All you want yet?
Dude!
Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better. Keep it up. It's working.
Ooh, you could vandalize Raid again.
Cypher active. All you want yet?
Don't I need at least 2 boost points to do that?
You already have 2 boost points. You're at full boost already. It lasts 3 turns.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting it's different than just using it like before. It's just...
Here goes.
Brace yourself.
So you could just spam S-brakes, huh?
Yes. Which also has the added bonus of making your boost gauge crazy big.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
You could even do it again.
I mean, I was building my chain effect. And it's dead.
60% damage bonus.
That is dead. Wow. That absolutely destroyed that thing doing that. Jeez.
I get the feeling that is the kind of tactics he won in this game.
Found amber. Lucky, I found the amber. I found the amber of the lamps.
lamps.
Made it in time. Not bad. Not bad. Let's finding a huge hunk of slime isn't fun for a girl, huh? It's no different than any other monster. I just need to steel myself beforehand. Never mind that.
You okay? Looks like you didn't sprain your ankles at least.
I'm fine. But what are you doing here? Oh, I know. You must be here to steal my scoop.
Not even close. Giacomo's murder's already been solved. The CID's on the case and it already has the culprits in custody. But your editor-in-chief's already up to speed too.
What? Then I just got scarred for life for no reason?
Oh, you're a mess, poor thing.
Who are you? Wait, I've seen you before.
It's still got the Trails of Cold Steel 4, like, randomly people don't talk for no reason thing going on.
I mean, you know how wordy Falcom games are.
Don't look at me! Especially you, Dingo!
What are you talking about? There's nothing showing.
Fine.
You should be glad your clothes are the
I
only thing that got
mean,
messed
she
up.
does have some holes in her clothes.
You know what's wrong about you having some luck.
Do you even know how embarrassing it is to be seen like... Hey! I know you! You're that shady Spriggan who solved that case!
Well...
Oh, you don't know the hell I went through because of that nonsense you fed me!
She got up so fast we didn't even see it.
I got in hot water with the cops, I ended up missing the end of the case!
It helps. I kind of feel bad about it. Are you sure you want to get up in another dude's face looking like that? Save the view for Dingo. Really, Van?
Well, you're not gonna find any scoops here anymore. This is no place for a reporter to be. Let's get you out of here so you can get changed. Thanks for the help. I owe you both big.
Oh, not at all. She ended up here because of me, so we're all good. Safe trip back.
Hold on! I'm not done talking to him! Ugh. You better believe this isn't the last you'll see of me, Spriggan!
So, well, the guild requests have been taken care of, and the only damage sustained, we're doing eager reporters, wardrobe, and ego. Calling this a job well done, even if you make an enemy out of her along the way. I suppose all well that ends well. Does that do it for the day then? Not yet. Still clocked in until we get back to the office, so let's get out of here.
All in a day's work.
Alright, it's past midnight, so
Yep.
let's do your thing.
We shall heal, unless we just chomp down on some food to get our gourmet gauge filled.
Might as well.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Peppery potato salad. Pizza baguette. Shrimp and bean taco really does sound awful.
I've had them, they're good.
Thanks for the grub.
I don't know, just like, it doesn't sound tasty.
I mean, I've had burritos, not the tacos specifically. Qdoba makes them.
What's next?
I prefer Chipotle myself, but Chipotle doesn't serve shrimp, so, you know.
They do sometimes. More Sepithnas.
Yeah. Not any of the ones around here.
Come here. Peep. Butt pats, gotta giddy butt pats. Peep. Alright, so we just heal him and save here, huh?
Yeah, that's what I would do, yeah.
That hits the spot.
I don't exactly have time for more stuff.
That's fine. I'll do the exchange in case we need money next time and then we can't get through. Then again, any place we need to spend money is what? Alrighty then. That will be it for tonight then. I should be back tomorrow with probably Mega Man.
Probably Mega Man.
Mega Man
Good
and
times.
Neo 2. Well, probably Mega Man, yes. Oh, yeah! I would stream more of my solo play Mega Man tonight, but it's like... Whoa, cat, like, Uber sped up the mouse. But I'm doing the Elden Ring DLC, which is probably one of the hardest things I've ever played. It's like Soulsborne meets I Want to Be the Guy, because... And that's not necessarily, like, a good thing, because they overdid some of the bosses. Like, where you have 0 openings to attack, and you can't heal at all, because they button read. Like, seriously, if I hit the button to heal... They immediately, like, start, like, a full room attack to counter it. Like, they will cancel anything they're doing mid-attack and do a counter. Or if I'm using an attack that, like, splits me into, like, two or three, in whatever direction I input is where I'm dodging and the other ones are attacking, they perfectly will home in. And I did something funny. I was fighting a dragon and, like, a giant, and I used Bloodhound Step to go, like, way around behind them to dodge an attack, and the whole thing just went, whoop! To smack me perfectly once the iframes drop. They're like, that's not good game design. That's just being hard for the sake of being a dick.
There is a certain boss in Bug Fables that forbids you from using items during their duel. So, like, if you use an item, he'll react by just, like, slapping it out of your hand and making you waste it. But if you freeze him and then use an item, he will just break out of the ice for free and then slap the item away.
He's not called Barbados, is he?
I forget what he's called.
Because that's a Trails reference. Because there's a guy who... you have to use items to get through him in one of the Trails games that never came out here. Because of that, he has a grudge against items. So you'll see him when we get to him in Trails of Vesperia, but he's an optional boss. And if you use any item when you fight him in the arena, he instantly, like, S-break cancels Uber limit breaks and goes, no items ever, while he's doing, like, frickin' Omni-Slash times 1,000 and just beating the crap out of you. Except, if you stand right in front of him when you're playing as Repeat and use an item, he misses every single part of his ultimate. And Repeat can just wail on him because Repeat is a dog and is too short to hit. So you could keep using items as Repeat and pissing him off and just beat the crap out of him. It's kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
Alrighty. So, yes, we should be back tomorrow. And kitties will be back too, of course. So we're the puppy. Everyone, stay well, be well. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
So you get back to Mega Man, although probably ought to get some threat drops.